Are going live.
It says live.
We're live
Because,
now.
this broadcast has been ended because of content. No. Yeah, so I went in to vote, and on my license, it has my Battle Creek, Michigan address, not my Union City.
Mm-hmm.
And they looked at the thing and looked at it, and the lady said, one moment, please. And got up and walked away. Walked to the back room. And this lady was looking at it and said, sir, if you can come over here, please. And I hope like this. What is this, a strip search or something? You're not gonna let me vote? I know my rights.
Did you really?
They all just stopped and looked at me. And I thought, oh shit, maybe they'll get my humor. I said, okay, I'll go over there. I said, you can't vote here. You have a Battle Creek address. And I said, no, the SOS, Secretary of State, they have it as my correct address. But when they sent me the thing, it was just a bunch of X's. And it was screwed up on the printer. And they are not open to get it fixed yet. But on the system, it has my Union City address. Well, we'll need proof of your address. I said, no, you don't. Scan my freaking license and look on the rolls. She scanned it. Oh, Union City. Oh, yeah. Okay, you can vote. I see. Yeah, thanks. So,
See, here, they just
in California, there was no ID required.
They glanced at it. We needed it, but she just basically glanced to make sure
everything lined up.
They're like, who are you? I gave them my name. They said, can I see your ID? I showed my ID, and she looked down at her little roster, and that was it.
Yeah, ours, they're barcoded on the back, and they scan it.
Yeah, ours is too.
And they scanned it, and it pulled up my information, my up-to-date information.
But see, we're like in third world county here. Everything goes all paper.
Yeah, this is that new one. It's got the star thing, for the new license.
Yeah.
And why do they have the Golden Gate Bridge on a Michigan license?
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. Maybe that's not the Golden Gate Bridge. Maybe that's some bridge up in Michigan.
Hi,
maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, we got some people in already.
We got Ma. Hello. We got Aunt Kelly. Hello.
One thing I did notice that was new on my ballots, I've never seen it before, was on the very top of the ballot, I could go straight ticket. I could just do one bubble and would do all the Democratic nominees.
Yeah, but you didn't
Republicans or independents. Whoa.
Hi, Craig.
I did. I went straight ticket, but I didn't have a bubble. I actually had to go through it.
I went in ours. I think we only had we had a bunch of different races for judges and things like that, board of supervisors, and it was vote for no more than 2 or 3, but they only had 1 or 2 persons there anyways, so there was no contested votes, and I think it was only 1 or 2 propositions. So,
hello, Leela. Hello, Myra. Hello, Simply Dana.
Yeah.
Hello. Eric Bischoff says the Trump train is coming. Choo choo.
We shall see. How long do you think it'll be, huh?
I don't know. I'm thinking about a week or so.
Think so? Yeah. Yeah.
You're gonna be
I was looking at the numbers. They were saying upwards of 100 million votes have been cast before Election Day.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 208 million registered voters. So that's almost half that's already voted. And that's how it should be. It's always, 38% of the people have voted on an election. I said, that is sad.
Yeah, that this is supposed to be the highest expected voting rate.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm chilly.
We'll see.
And yes, I got a haircut for the occasion.
There you go. I did too.
Yeah, so did Tommy.
I did too. Took it off.
Tigger didn't. He just voted.
He just voted.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have our
He voted for Eeyore.
Big.
Well, I tried to get him to vote. I told him they wouldn't let him.
No,
Wouldn't even give him a provisional ballot.
he would have voted for the donkey anyway, so it's probably better he didn't.
Never know. Yeah, never know with this guy.
Myra, I don't understand what you're saying. I am in Florida, and please don't let this be a pregnant Chad year.
Yeah, the hanging chads.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, you young pup. There's these little hanging chads. They're like little rectangle pieces of cardboard when you punched out the card, and sometimes they didn't punch all the way. They're hanging chads. And so they didn't count those votes in Florida.
Oh, really?
That's what happened with Florida and Bush and Gore.
I'm still confused.
Al Gore?
That's nothing new.
You know, President Bush,
Our stickers.
George W.
I don't know what they're too.
You know George Bush,
Senior or
Yeah.
junior?
Junior, Bubba, little Bubba.
I don't remember.
Well, he won because Florida was a contested race, and they didn't know who won, so they had to recount votes, and they didn't know which ones they could count because they had little hanging chads, they called them, and it was the punch cards when you punched out. And they
Right.
said, well, they didn't punch it all the way, they didn't break it, so we don't know if they really meant to do that or not.
Oh, what?
So they did not count
Hi,
those
Mel.
votes. And
Hi,
because they
Becca.
didn't count those votes, George Bush won the election.
Oh, okay.
Mosses.
So they went to the Supreme Court and all that. Yeah.
That was a messed up year. Yeah.
Yeah. I think so.
Or something like that. I could have dreamt that. That could have been in my mind. And I could have just dreamt that whole thing.
I'm looking here.
Could have been Tigger told me that. He's whispering in my ear. Are they froze? What are you guys looking at? How many TV screens do you guys got? Are
Three?
you guys watching TV? You guys are watching TV. Yes.
No, I
No.
got the map up on my third screen. I got YouTube on my second screen. I got us on the first screen.
They're watching TV. They're watching some Boy Meets World or MTV program. Man, okay. I see how it is.
Oh, I'm watching the 2016 election results.
So
Yeah.
what are they saying? Anything new come in yet?
Well, Illinois is supposedly Biden.
Let's see
Virginia.
here.
I heard those New Hampshire towns. One of them went a sweep for Biden. 5-0 was the vote.
Let's see. It's
Or
pretty
7.
close in West Virginia. Kentucky boys, just Trump strong, 65%.
They want those OxyContin.
Wait, what?
Tennessee,
Monkey to
78% Trump. We don't have Alabama. South Carolina, 52 Trump. Virginia,
How is that?
38% Biden.
So that should be red. If it's
Yeah, I'm not understanding that. Explain that to me, James.
Oh shit! Yeah, you kidding?
wait, it says, how do I read this map?
Yeah.
I don't
Well, you
understand
think if
how
Trump's winning that,
he's got a
it'd be
heck of
red.
a lot. Yeah, you would think so. Oh, see, they're already messing it up.
I'm confused.
Those numbers may be the actual votes, but they give it to Trump because they predict him to win because of exiting polls.
But
Well, I don't
it's
want
saying-
prediction. I want live results right here.
Well, you better wait for a couple of weeks.
I know that's so stupid.
That's how. And see, that's how elections really work.
Go to Illinois and see what
Illinois
Illinois says.
doesn't have any data.
They really don't count votes
Yeah.
when they pick a winner. They just do polling and a certain percentage. And if they think that percentage is
Florida's really close.
numbers, and it's this number, okay, this is the person that wins.
Yeah, it's a blue state, but there's no data yet. And Texas was too, but Biden lost Texas.
I'm sure he did.
Never know.
Let's see.
With his-
It'll be interesting. It's going to be an interesting.
Yes, they have Texas blue, which is funny.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think
they-
Oh, light blue.
the last debate, Biden kind of screwed himself on Texas, Oklahoma, but there was a lot of people that voted already.
I don't know if I watched that last one or not.
Well, he's talking about, ending petroleum-based fuels. That's going to hurt Texas. It's going to hurt a lot of them states where that's their money.
Hi, JK. Or KJ.
JJ.
What's up? Thanks for coming in. I see you subscribed to me earlier. I appreciate it.
Oh, Rhonda said she voted Libertarian. Can she come in on the panel and vote her side?
Absolutely.
Said, sure, come on and make sure. Yeah, let them know. Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm going to drop the link here.
What
I don't
was
care
that?
who
Johnson?
comes in. As long as
John-
we keep it clean and respectable, you can definitely share your views and your points. Just let's not get nasty.
Yeah, I believe
And
Johnson.
then we
was
have Matt.
the Libertarian.
Anybody that want to come in, I'd like Mel to come in. Mel, I know she's strong Republican like me. So
No, you need backup, do you?
I just love it because she gets riled up, boy.
I'll push her buttons.
Hello, Cajun. And anybody else that we have missed.
Yeah, appreciate y'all joining. We're just hanging out. We're watching the results live. We're opposing parties, but we're hanging out to party together.
Speaking of the devil,
There she is.
lady storage. All right, Trump.
No, I saw today on the way back from the election, there was a guy that was standing on the side of the road for Biden and said, put Trump in jail. Me and my dad started screaming at him, telling him, put Biden's son in jail. Huh?
Hey, let me ask you this: Why? Why would you put Biden's son in jail?
Why would I put him? Because he sold a seat to the White House.
He sold a seat to the White House. What seat did he sell?
The
He's not
email.
in the
Go
White
look
House.
at the emails. Go look at the emails.
What emails? The ones that are supposedly on this laptop?
The FBI.
All right, what laptop?
Ooh, that beer stinks.
No.
What did he say?
What
What?
laptop? What laptop are we
laptop?
talking
The
about?
one that the FBI has had for how long?
Well, no, they don't.
When
No,
They
did that
don't
happen?
have a laptop. That's the thing.
Right.
Yeah, the laptop disappeared.
The ones they're saying the Russians.
Oh, the Russians took it. The Russians took the laptop. That's right.
The Russian laptop.
It did disappear. Yeah.
Did it?
Hello,
It never existed to begin with.
Is that true, Tommy?
Yeah. Do I believe it existed?
I'm sure
I
it
don't-
did.
How many times has he gotten money from different countries?
Yeah, there's
what?
proof of
For what?
the unjustifiable like monies that he wasn't really capable or qualified to earn. But I mean, as far as the place so dirty. You don't. I don't know.
They all play dirty, but the thing is who's more dirty?
If it wasn't real, Biden would have said so.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Okay. Okay. If it
Who said
wasn't real, he wouldn't have said so.
Who's saying that?
Okay.
Oh, Matt Romero.
Are y'all reading the chat?
Oh, that made my brain hurt. I need more weed. Hold on. I gotta smoke some weed. Hold
Okay,
on.
let me welcome
Okay.
people that just joined us. We have Rebecca. I know you were here. I thought I said hi. I apologize.
Yeah, I thought we did that.
I thought I did, but she's saying that I forgot her, and I apologize. Barbara, hello. JRKR, hello. And
Okay,
Oh, there's Rhonda.
sorry guys.
Yeah, our Girkman, that's Rhonda. That's Rhonda, and that's the one that voted for Johnson, but seems she's doing some mod work in another place.
I know
Did I
Rhonda.
completely murder that?
You know,
sorry.
I didn't.
Man, yeah.
I didn't do extensive.
Rhonda.
I didn't do any extensive research into Johnson. I
You're
actually just heard about her like within the last few weeks. I don't think she got the publicity she probably should have because I think she might have been a very good candidate from my
So
reading.
do you really think that Trump isn't going to get Pennsylvania?
Who, me?
You.
I have no clue. I just know he's going to lose the election.
Okay.
That's what
So
they said in
Matt said-
He's going
2000.
to lose Florida.
Okay, Matt said the
I
pictures
got
are fake.
panhandling,
I
man.
think they are both dirty, but that's real. Watch his 60 Minutes interview. Whose 60-minute interview?
Pictures are fakes. I think
Probably
they're
Biden's.
both dirty, but
You mean Trump?
Oh,
The one that Trump
Biden,
walked out on? That one?
who's
Or-
60-minute?
Biden
or-
never denied the
or-
laptop, but it
or
probably was on a
Kennedy.
teleprompter.
Or Nixon's? Or
You
Ross
are throwing me off, James.
Perot?
Oh, Hunter Biden on 60 Minutes. Okay.
What was that?
He wasn't on 60 Minutes, was he?
I thought Trump.
Yeah,
the
he
media
was
didn't
a
cover
little-
the media didn't cover that. That's
I
right.
thought
Yeah,
Hunter
nothing.
Biden was hiding or something.
That's
He is right now, I'm sure.
I
He
thought
bought
Trump
the
was
airtime
on
to the,
60 Minutes and walked
Let
away.
me pull it up.
no. He bought the show, that episode, and it's in the hidden vault. They didn't air
Who,
it.
Trump or
Watched
Biden?
Those damn reptilians.
Yeah. See, JRK, and I agree,
You
100%.
definitely need to smoke, buddy.
Jen, come on, Jen.
The mainstream news.
Now, Jen, I let you get away with the last couple days, but
She's
now
right.
I have a
She's
question
right.
for you, James. Okay, how can you justify how Democrats have destroyed California? Oh my God, those Democrats have just destroyed California. It was not
Just like Kamala, Kamala, or how you say her name.
Bacon. It wasn't Ronald Reagan, who were all governors before them.
Yeah, okay, so Hunter Biden was on, was it ABC News, October 18, 2019, but I don't see
He's
it.
guilty. See, he was there. He was guilty. There, guilty. Done.
He was interviewed.
2 years ago, he said.
Virginia is going to be Democratic. I wanted to say something about that. Richmond, Virginia is Democratic.
Oh.
And I believe
Yeah,
Richmond
Virginia's
is the
not,
biggest.
how
Virginia,
many-
Richmond
how many-
is the biggest city in Virginia, I believe. And
Yeah,
I think
how
that
many electoral votes do they have? Do you know? Like 4 or
I have
5?
no idea. I have absolutely no idea. But I'm from Richmond, Virginia, so I know that that's one of the biggest cities. I believe the biggest city in Virginia.
Can I just
So
ask
it's gonna
one
be
question?
Democratic. Huh?
What channel is 60 Minutes on?
CBS.
I have no idea.
CBS. It used to be, unless they sold it.
Okay, October 15, 2019, CBS News, Hunter Biden breaks silence ahead of Democratic debate. That's CBS News. CBS News, Hunter Biden says he didn't, nothing important in work for, that was October 15th, 2019. What we know and don't know about Hunter Biden, CBS News 2 weeks ago.
Can you play
What does
that, or
have
is
to do
that
with the price of
copyright?
5
fucking tea in
seconds.
China? So you don't think California has a major problem? California is the 5th largest economy in the world if you took them away from the United States. So they have a major economy. They're going to have major problems.
I do. I kind of do agree with you on that one.
These aren't very long.
Well, they're just clips.
Jen, you're making comments like that. Be specific. Well, it interferes with Big Brother. Uh-oh. What does the debate or 60 Minutes? That's why he doesn't watch it. Yeah, it interferes with Big Brother.
Myra,
Yeah.
Myra, $2,000 is cheap for a 2-bedroom in California. I used to live in Reno, almost moved to California, and I looked at the rent, and there's no way in heck I'd ever live in California.
I was paying about $4,000 for.
Yep, that's
like,
why. Yep.
Yeah, but I was making money.
Yeah.
I heard just over the last year though that real estate rents and property value has went down about 30%, at least in the southern part of California.
And in the cities too. It's just it fluctuates, yeah. But
See, here's
on
the
average, it
thing,
was like $4,800 for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath place in San Jose.
So what's the math by that? By 12. What would the math be by that a year?
A lot.
A lot.
4,000.
Ooh,
Well, I think 48,000 plus an extra 9, so 50.
So that's what I pay. That's what I
57,000 a year.
I paid $100,000 for a house. $100,000 for a house here, which in other parts of the United States probably would have cost. Let's say in Richmond, Virginia, it probably would have been $500,000.
I was going to buy a fixer-upper in California in Pleasanton, and at that time it was a 3-bedroom, 1-bath for $600. That was a fixer-upper.
No.
So, I mean, the prices, it's relative of what you can make there.
Can you guys show the hut? No, you guys can't because of copyright, right?
What do you want to see?
Part of that Hunter Biden's thing.
Why more people leaving in the last year than coming in? Yeah, why are there more people leaving yesterday than the day before?
It's hey, California's about to fall in the ocean, so I ain't worried about it.
California's been falling in the ocean for years, though. I've heard that. I heard that when I was a kid. California's going to break up and fall in the ocean.
Say bye-bye.
I wouldn't go to Cal. You know, when I used to drive truck, I went into California, LA, and every single time I went in, there were smog alerts. Every single time.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been to California, so I don't know.
Nevada has smog now. Did you know that, Tommy?
From what?
Smog testing on your vehicle.
You got to keep the smog out, but I mean, like, that's the only thing they have going on. I mean, they don't have no like manufacturing or anything like that, or
No. I was talking about
People think
cars.
that the cars makes the most smog.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's agricultural equipment.
you know.
Agricultural equipment is not regulated.
That is true.
In California, it's the largest producer of smog.
Well, Pennsylvania, Joe Biden is about this fracking oil and
That year, he's not going to end fracking of the oil fracking.
see, that's where he may lose his votes in Pennsylvania.
Says he's
He's
going
very
to-
Misinformation, yes.
Putting over 367,000 people out
He's
there.
gonna phase it out. That's the term he used in the.
Do you understand that's all misinformation?
No,
It
he's
came out of his own mouth
in the last
It came out of
debate.
his mouth. That came out of his mouth.
during the debate.
The very last
Yeah,
debate.
they're showing ads that are saying he is not ending fracking.
That's what he
did
said
say
in
out of his own
Pennsylvania.
mouth in the last
Oh,
debate.
okay.
He says we're going to
He
phase
said
it
it's
out.
not.
He did say that in Pennsylvania, actually,
Okay.
which is
Yeah, tell you that he's not doing that. And
just like Oklahoma or Texas. Texas, you do that in Texas or Oklahoma, you're gone too.
yeah,
So-
oil fracking. That's the most important thing that we have to worry about? Really?
I'm just saying that's a good thing for Pennsylvania. You don't want to say that in Pennsylvania.
I mean,
A lot of jobs.
Virginia, that's the one thing we have to worry about.
So in Virginia, on your map, did the people vote?
You know, it's not about don't let the tail wag the dog.
Hey,
We
Rebecca,
have this thing that's called
Michigan-
coronavirus
in
and the
Richmond,
economy
Virginia is
that we have
Democrat.
to that we have to
Period,
worry.
right? What about the coronavirus? Biden wants you to wear a mask. Oops, never mind. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that
Here,
one.
James. Rebecca has this question. She says, "So, in Virginia,
I need
on
to
your
go
map,
start.
did the people vote Trump, but the Electoral College vote override the people's vote, and that's why it's showing blue?
I don't know. Go ask Virginia.
Is that
No.
is that how that works?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what you look at that map. I don't know where and what the legend says.
right. Virginia is a very popular for Democratic.
I'll show
Nobody.
you.
I mean, nobody's counted votes yet.
Right.
This is the page I'm on.
All those state colors are all predictions.
Right. This is the page
Right.
I'm
I don't know how else to say it. All those
The-
things
Right.
are predictions.
The
None of
Guardian.
those are numbers. None of those are real votes. Those are all predictions.
Can Donald Trump defy the polls?
Yeah.
Well, Virginia is definitely Democratic. Period. I hate it. Except in my dad says something about Shenandoah Valley. Shenandoah Valley.
You know, they're having hard red colors and hard blue colors because they believe those are specifically red or blue states, no matter what. Maybe that's
Right.
what that is. I'm not sure.
How
Yeah.
many people did Tommy, when you went in today, did you have to do it on a piece of paper and then run it through a fax machine? Or did you get to actually use a computer this year?
No, we had to fill out like the test, the little ovals, and then we put it in the machine, and then
Right.
it said ballot counted, and that was it.
That's what we
It,
did.
it took us all of 3 minutes from the time we got out of our truck.
Yeah, right.
We walked out the back door. You know,
Right.
there was like no line. They had drive-up voting, but
Yeah.
there was like no line.
Do you
Which
see
was
what JRKR said?
They were very generous with the hand sanitizer.
Oh, JRK. I don't listen to Jen anymore now.
Don't be mean.
Oh, I don't. I've tried to for the last couple of days, but now she's just making a.
I love me some Jen.
She's making a what's that the airhead Rush Limbaugh. She's making ditto head comments. She's just
Even the advisors.
regurgitating talking points, and it's
But they did. Obama and Biden did do horrible with H1N1. If it would have been as bad of a virus as the corona,
we did what? Huh?
and
Biden did.
Obama,
What did he
Biden,
do
they were
good?
on the same. They were in the house at the time.
Wasn't
There
there a
you go.
second one too? Not just
Huh?
H1N1. There was another one, but I'm trying to remember what it's called. I've been trying for days. I want to say it starts with a Z.
Did we have a government shutdown and shut the whole country down, shut the whole world down with the H1N1 flu? Did we? Did we shut down the economy? Do we have to do an economic stimulus package? Are we having people not going to work?
How come they didn't want to shut it down then? But they're so
Is that
dying.
Trump's
to shut it
fault?
down now.
Is that Trump's
saying-
fault? Or is that China's fault? That's China's fault, not Trump's fault. Actually, it was here, but still, that's not Trump's fault. How's that Trump's fault?
That was rather racist, but
Huh? I'm not a racist. Come
no,
on.
I said that's a rather racist statement.
Ebola. No,
I'm just
not
saying it's a rather racist
virus.
statement.
There it is. Joe said it. Zika virus. Right there. I was wondering what it's called. No, I'm not a racist. Not in one
It's
little.
not a China virus. It's not a Kung flu or this other
Kung flu.
racist
I like
crap
that.
that is being
Kung
said.
flu.
And that is so racist. And
I am not racist. Not one bit.
Yeah, people are asking in chat, how was that racist? But I don't even know what.
well, when you try to call something that is a negative impact and you try to associate it
I
with
said a
some people
pandemic
or
came from
country that
China.
is
That's
racist,
racist, I guess. I don't know.
but if you have to ask what it is.
Not a racist.
But the point being, that's what's going on right now is we have a pandemic. We have a pandemic.
Calm down. I promise you, I'm not mad at all. It's okay.
I'm just confused like normal.
So we have a pandemic going on and an economic crisis going on. That's the problem. It's not H1N1 flu. It's not about some computer with email. It's about an economic crisis and a pandemic. And what has been done about it? Except misinformation. You get this or that, and it's flip-flopping back and forth by everyone.
I agree.
What we've been doing is not working.
Thanks for stopping in, Joe.
Yep. Have a good night, Joe.
Uh-oh.
So
Hi, Deb.
that's why I think everybody that's in office, all these old timers that have been in there for way too long, needs to go and get new blood in there into the Congress and the Senate.
I would agree. I think we need a complete turnover.
Yeah.
A complete turnover would, I think, do some good.
The people that are in office right now are only worried about keeping their jobs,
Hi,
not
Melissa.
about helping the country.
See, our banks didn't close or nothing.
The main lobby did for a short time, and then
Very short.
very short time, and then they opened it up, and I mean, drive-through was always open.
I mean, we're kind of lucky where we're at because we weren't
Affected.
really affected
Mm-mm.
by everything going on. You know, our county didn't shut down when they went to shut everything. They went to shut everything down.
My granddaughter, the school here, they sent all the kids home. They had an outbreak. They had 5 teachers and a bunch of students come positive. There's no more school.
Our school shut down too. Guess why? They said it was an outbreak of COVID in the school. They had one child come down with it.
Well,
that was
it. 5 teachers. I forget how many students. And then they have. I mean, it's a small town of like 3,000 people.
No. Well, we had one out of the school of.
So you're laughing at it, Des?
I think it's
an outbreak.
12.
But I laughed because one person got sick. They made it sound like everybody in the school.
Are you sure that was the reason? Are you sure?
Yeah, that I read the notice that they sent on our scanner page saying that there was a big outbreak in our school, and so they had to close the schools down, and then come to find out it was one child. One child.
Come to find out. How did you come?
It came out.
It came
out.
Came out. Somebody said.
No. Straight from the school board.
Yeah, the school board said they had.
We know somebody that works in the school board, like in the office, in the district office, and it was one person.
So somebody said that the school office that they heard it was one person.
It's not an outbreak. Our whole county. Look up our county. We have like 16 cases in our whole county. So how many could have been in that school?
I don't know, but
yeah, it's funny because it's funny because they made it sound so much worse than what it was. Yep. And if they would have just been 100% honest, we're closing because one student got it, has it, and we want to protect everybody, it'd be different. But they made it sound like every student that was in school had it, and they didn't.
Oh, every student was exposed to it.
The kid wasn't even in the school, though. That's the thing.
I don't know. I'm speculating, and we're speculating.
Right, and I understand that.
And we're speculating. So they probably shut it down to prevent it from spreading.
Right, but they could have said that instead of making it sound like every student in school had it, and that's the way that they made it sound.
What they did is they threw everybody into a panic. Everybody that had a kid in the school, they threw into a panic.
Yep.
Which was
probably possible. So they could have worded the letter differently.
What's that?
So they could have worded it
way differently.
Yeah. Right. But they did what the media does. They tried to hype it up, and make it sound so much worse than it actually is.
Yeah. Oh, did they get in trouble for that too? Every parent that was. I'm sure people were complaining like crazy on that post.
They complained, but they didn't get in trouble. Nothing happened. They got no tickets.
Well, no, but I'm just saying parents were pissed.
Well, I said long ago about that they were going to open everything back up, and it all depends on hospital availability and bed availability. And once they start filling up the hospital beds, okay, shut everything down again.
Well, we have here. See, I don't follow all the other states.
Well, I know you guys got a hot spot. Wisconsin has spiked.
Well, yeah, we have spiked beyond control so much that we had to open up the alternative care facility to handle all the population because hospitals were turning people away, and it went like 3 weeks before it's seen its first patient. You know,
Ooh, what?
yeah, they spent.
You lost me.
Okay, they built this alternative COVID care facility at Wisconsin State Fair Park in Milwaukee because we had this big spike and hospitals were overcrowding and hospitals couldn't treat people, so they did something like 1,500 beds or made something. They took one of the exhibit centers and made a hospital in it. And it sat empty for 3 weeks before it's seen its first patient. Every day they're saying, nope, we're going to get some people tomorrow because everything is so full and the hospitals can't treat. 3 weeks. And now they have like a handful of people in this 1,500 bed facility. But yet Wisconsin's hotspot spike shit is bullshit.
Well, Tommy,
It's bullshit. I know literally thousands of people throughout Wisconsin. I have yet to know anybody that's been hospitalized. I know people that caught it,
Yeah.
tested positive for it. I don't know anybody that's been
happened to them, right?
I don't know anybody that's
Right.
needed.
But what about that person that caught it and then gave it to their grandfather?
Where
Who
are
couldn't
they?
handle it? That's
Where are
the
they?
ones that are suffering.
She went to Marshfield. Marshfield was supposed to be over. They were overcrowded in their COVID. They had 3 people in their wing capable of holding 36. They had a wing of 36 rooms for COVID. 3 people in there, but yet they're supposed to report that they're overcrowded
Yeah.
with COVID patients.
What does that have to do with price tea in China?
How are they overcrowded if they're not even at a quarter of their
Who's
capacity?
they? That's what I'm saying. You're talking
The,
about
the Marshfield Hospital itself.
Okay. I'm talking about your positive cases, not hospitalizations.
But they're saying that the hospitalizations.
Our
No, I
cases
didn't
are
say
double and triple counted.
No,
Yeah.
I said that Wisconsin had a spike in positive cases.
Well, yeah, I guess, but they're counting a lot of the positive cases 2 and 3 times. So
Yeah. Which has come out.
um,
We had 600.
there's people being contacted.
So
For
every
contact
single state
tracing
in
on a
the
positive
country is
test.
all
Check this
triple
out,
counting
James.
and quadruple
There's people
counting.
that have been contacted to initiate the contact tracing for
What's the
their
name?
positive tests that they never took.
What's
They
the
never
name?
took the test, but yet they came
You're-
back with a
you're-
positive test.
Okay. You say this, but I don't believe you.
Over 600 plus people got contacted for contact tracing back to find out where they were that never had the test, but they've supposedly tested positive.
Right.
It was a huge deal here. People were mad.
But like I say, and it sounds fucked up. It's like, why would they lie? But
But here's the thing about it.
Because
How
I
this-
don't believe that in the numbers you believe in. I don't believe they're bad. It has like a 99% recovery rate, positive recovery rate. We have
Where do you
more.
get that number from?
We have a less recovery rate from drunk people.
Where do you get 99% from recovery rate?
The CDC.
It's
Yeah, it's a 1% chance.
What's the recovery rate for COVID?
According to the World Health Organization, COVID-19 currently has an overall 2.99% fatality rate. However, fatality rates are subject to change across age groups, geographies, and over time.
Yeah.
According to Johns Hopkins, as of November 3rd, 2020, of the more than 47.3 million confirmed cases of the virus, over 1.2 million people have died and over 31.4 million people have recovered.
I didn't hear all. I couldn't hear all of it,
There's
but
a bunch of numbers, but it all depends. A lot of it depends on the age group.
Even Eric Bischoff said that many people in his area have been called and told they tested positive when they never took the test. It's happening.
Hey, a buddy of mine, I'll be honest, a buddy of mine shot himself in the head. Okay? didn't test positive for COVID, but they listed him as COVID. Died as COVID. Keep that in mind. On his death certificate, COVID. That's Destiny.
Okay,
About
if this
it.
may continue like this, I'm just going to be
She
turning
knows.
this off.
No, I'm just being honest. Ask Destiny. She
Me
knows.
too. If you guys want to keep just pulling stuff out of there, oh, I heard this, or 600
Really?
people said they were tested positive when they weren't tested, or they said this. I mean, if you want to talk about actual
People are catching
cited
it.
numbers and cited names, we can cite that. We can talk about that.
People are catching it, James. People are catching it.
I'm just saying, if you want to.
Hold on, James. Hold on.
This is counterproductive. So,
Hold.
well, you understand what I'm saying, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring up data, actual data.
You're okay.
I'm playing devil's advocate, Eric. Is actually what I'm doing. I'm throwing it back at them when they're throwing stupid
Recovery
numbers
is
like
between
that.
97 and
That was
99.7.
early estimates.
Yeah, it's about election results, not about another debate. Tommy,
What's that?
this is about an election results, not about an argument.
This is true. This is
So let's
true.
go
We're
back
just
to the election results and get off of this crap. Because I am about to end this if it doesn't.
You're right.
oh, yeah, we're actually just supposed to be sitting here having a good time watching the election.
And it's not. So
Wow.
what are the numbers showing?
Let's turn that around. Let's
Yeah,
turn
what
it-
are the numbers showing right now for who's winning where?
Okay, let me bring that up. So Oklahoma is Trump 54%. Arkansas doesn't have data in. Mississippi 47.
Do they have electoral state numbers?
Yeah, it's
It
nine
shows
college
like I don't
votes.
know how many. Like Alabama says 9 electoral college votes, and then Mississippi 6. But I don't know.
Oh, that's right. Each state has different ways of divvying them up, don't they?
Yeah,
It's not.
I don't-
It's not like a.
and I think I read. I want to say I read right before the show. Like in order for Trump to win, he needs like 290
Well,
electoral.
270 is you need.
270.
Yeah,
Okay.
So what's this light blue mean?
it could go either way. It leans towards blue,
Yeah,
and then the pink one would be leans toward red.
I can't read
yeah,
it. very
because
well.
the light blues are all are leaning Biden.
And do they have percentages of what's being reported?
Well, give me one of these states, and I'll tell you the data.
Just go on anyone. Go right there. Stop.
That's the
No,
ocean.
stop. Go on. Go on.
The ocean.
Oh,
Here, we'll
go
do
over
Florida.
there. All right, stop right there.
We'll just drop on Florida. Okay, so it says 29 electoral college votes, estimated 88% of votes counted. Trump has 5,386,059 votes for 50.8%, where Biden has 5,119,995 votes for 48.3%, and Joe Jurgensen has 65,328 for 0.6%.
Okay. Now, how they did this is they took a polling, say like a just an easy way to do numbers. One polling place has 10,000 votes.
Mhm.
They'll ask 10 people, "Hey, how'd you vote?" as they leave, and they'll take 8 people out of 10 said they voted for Trump. Okay, so let's give Trump 8,000 votes. That's how polling works, and if there's a plus or minus with the others, they can take that into consideration. They can do a more generalized or more detailed polling. So
Well, I was
that's how they're
hovering
coming up
over
with
one
these
of these.
numbers for right now. And
I was
if
hovering over one of these, and I actually saw the vote count
yeah, if
change.
it gets too close, they will count more.
This is not polling. This is results.
Yeah, I think this is the actual vote result because I was watching the numbers change just when if you just like I'll
Actual
just
polling, actually, results don't happen for quite a while. Polling is the only thing that happens for the first few days. They just can't count them all. I mean, especially with there's 100 million early voting that some have not even been started to be counted. So I think Pennsylvania, they're going to wait 3 days before they start counting, they said.
Yeah, he had, I don't know, it was like 3 or
They
5
gave
days.
them 3 days.
Yeah,
3
yeah,
days
that was strange. I was surprised the judge allowed that.
Me too.
I wouldn't. I don't know the case, but that I don't see how they can allow that. But
Yeah,
How did Philly?
they tried to do that here too, but they went to court on it, and
yeah, I mean, with I understand COVID, but if you've had enough time beforehand, it's not necessary to extend it.
I agree.
My thinking.
I have to agree with you on that. Definitely.
I don't. There were so many ways to vote, and early vote, and absentee vote, and mail-in vote. There was no reason.
No reason for someone not to have voted.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
But I wanted to actually go on the election day in person and do my. I feel much more satisfied by
Yes.
doing it that way.
Yeah. Plus, I like getting my
It probably
sticker.
really makes any difference if I would have sent in a ballot, or unless it was in one of the postal trucks that caught on fire.
I just like that sticker. I wanted that sticker. Yeah.
He went just to get the sticker.
Just to get the sticker. That's right.
Oh,
And plus, it was a nice day. It almost hit 70 here.
Okay, that's what I thought. Eric says these are the results from the electronic machines, the results that are coming in live time.
okay.
And that's what I thought, because I know if you sit over, all of a sudden you'll see the numbers change or jump. I don't think it does it every time somebody votes. It doesn't go up by one because it jumped by like a few hundred or something. So I don't know. They probably update every so often or something and sends it. There's a lot of red there.
Yeah. And again, it depends on how many electoral votes they have.
Right. And then here we go. We can look at that too, I believe.
So y'all had 70-degree days, and I had a 40-degree day.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't know. This whole electoral thing confuses the hell out of me. So I'm not going to pretend to understand it.
It's just representation.
So it's saying
Estimate one electoral vote per 10,000 people.
They were just saying a little bit ago that they thought Trump was going to win Ohio.
so they say that, well, here,
Fox News?
Um,
Russian news?
CNN, I believe.
according to this, Biden's winning Ohio right now by 55. He's got 55%. Trump's 43.9.
Who's this Joe Gorgenstein?
Libertarian.
I kind of liked what she was about. Can't believe. Well, electoral, Illinois. I don't know. See, and then it has. So we got state and county results. Then we have electoral college votes, and then there's the popular vote margin.
What's that mean?
Can you look at Louisiana and see how many votes Kanye West got? Cajun wants to know. He said he did see Kanye on the ballot there
Really?
What?
in Louisiana.
There is no Kanye showing here.
He was in Baton Rouge, so I don't know if it's
I don't know. What that
parish.
is. I'm just kind of.
He
What
really
parish
was
were you
lying.
in,
I
Cajun?
think he's Baton Rouge, I believe, is down by the coast, Tommy.
Mm-hmm. But let's find out what parish. Yeah, I know he's on your ballot, Cajun. What parish were you in?
That's kind
Alexa,
of
what parish is Baton Rouge in?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, East Baton Rouge Parish, Louisiana is where Baton Rouge is located.
East Baton Rouge Parish. Right there. Right there. Go back. You passed it. Tommy.
I'm trying to poke you.
Okay.
I
I
think
saw West Baton Rouge. It don't matter. We
That's
ain't
kind
gonna
of weird.
we ain't gonna get any votes.
You know, Kanye
Oh.
West is actually friends with Donald Trump.
Who is?
Kanye West. At least that's what they were saying when he first was talking about
Alicia.
running.
Oh, there it is. East Baton Rouge. I'm showing Donald Trump, Joe Biden, and Tom Hochling.
So Biden or Kanye didn't even get the vote.
I wouldn't vote for him either.
Did you refresh?
No, I don't think I have to, but I will.
Yeah, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 red states versus 8 blue states if you count them.
Oh.
You see all those little blue dots on the far
Hey,
right?
Tommy,
Yep.
It all depends on electoral
you
vote.
see Florida. Look at Florida.
Florida's close.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna come. That's gonna be another contested one. Michigan will be.
88% of their votes have been
Wisconsin's going to be. Pennsylvania will be close.
PAs and
Yeah, so many ways it can go,
PA.
but it will not be counted tonight. That's for sure.
Ours should be coming in pretty soon. It's at about 8 o'clock. We should start showing up.
Says we have 10 electoral votes or whatever.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll come back and check. Wow. Oh. Yeah.
29 votes in Mississippi. Crazy.
Cure for COVID. Let's see. I
29 votes in Mississippi. Woohoo.
What are you doing, puppy?
I don't know what you guys are talking about, KJ. You and Leela. What are you guys? Amusement parks? A massive outbreak.
Guys, I'm just kind of going through chat here, see what I missed. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the map.
Ooh. Oh.
We should have had some games or something planned to play.
Yeah.
Could have played some spades.
Ball pits. Don't know that one.
That ball pits were taken out a long time ago.
What are ball pits?
That's what I was
Like
gonna
at
say.
Chuck E. Cheese, the ball pits
Oh, okay. Yeah.
where kids jump in and play around and they pee in and it's really
Oh,
gross.
They were there.
Yeah,
like,
they have diarrhea and it's all over those balls and everybody gets it all over them. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Chuck E. Cheese had them and
well, McDonald's and everything had them.
yeah, I remember little. Those were gone a long time.
Never hung out in the ball pits. It always smelled like feet and diapers.
Hey, Tommy.
So
Have fun finding Rebecca's comment.
finding her comment.
Yeah, the comment. Running across the bottom of the screen.
Oh shit!
Have fun.
That's like at the way beginning, so go up.
Why didn't no?
Hide current
Well,
comment.
Can't I just like bring it up a different one and then stop it?
Yeah, but up at the top I was trying to show you.
Oh,
Said
man,
hi.
you cheated. You so cheated.
I do. I don't like taking the long way. Okay, it is cool, Tommy. We're entertaining ourselves.
So, working here. I'm working here.
I actually should order my fuel pump
For what?
for my truck.
Is that the one that y'all broke down on?
I'm not gonna order it through YouTube. I was looking to see if there was anybody interesting to watch.
What, the broken fuel pump?
I know, but it's not like we haven't been live and watched other people.
That's true.
I know, but yeah. All right, I'm going to be probably ending though. I'm going to have to wake up very early in the morning tomorrow. So
All right. Well, I know Des probably isn't going to be up a whole lot longer because she's got her follow-up appointment tomorrow. We got to drive about an hour and 20 minutes.
Almost 2 hours.
yeah, hope that goes well. So
Thank you. I'm hoping it goes well too.
yeah,
What appointment is that, Des?
For my surgery. It's a checkup, but they
Yeah,
gotta check to
told
see
me
what
about
this
that.
knot is.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. I have brain
J.R.
fog.
Kiera says today was crazy for sales finally. I wish I'd have a crazy sales day.
yeah.
I mean, I have them every day, but ain't nothing crazy about them.
I appreciate
But
all
good
you
ones.
coming out.
Yeah.
I don't have that many, but I've had good ones. Which is
All right, guys. Well, we shall see in the next few days who's gonna
Yep.
pull it out.
all right.
I bet it's gonna be a white guy.
Yeah, bet you he's older too.
I bet he's an old guy too. Yeah. I'll see you guys.
All right,
Good night,
James.
James.
Bye.
Bye.
So you working, Mel? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, from the auction, trying to get people's orders ready.
Ooh, you're on the ball.
I don't play. I don't play. I got a side business too, so it's just like, yeah, I don't play. You can ask JRKR.
I'm gonna bring up the.
JRKR. Sand Dollar watch y'all stuff?
You what?
The Sand Dollar watch your stuff? Right?
No.
You don't know?
I've seen the name. I don't know if it's been in my chat or if I've just seen it in other chats.
Who's gonna win in Wisconsin? You think? Prediction.
Well, we went through our town today to count the signs.
We did. We were actually just driving through town and we were like, okay, counting. There's one for Trump. There's one for Biden. There's one for Trump. And I'd say we're probably, just in our town, from what we've seen, I'd say we're probably a good 70-75% Trump.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
When you get out of town, you don't see hardly any Biden. It's
You guys know how serious my dad is. Sometimes he's a jokester.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, we saw a guy wearing. I told y'all that he was wearing that Trump sign. All of a sudden, me and my dad blurted out. We were both like, "Go Trump!" because he was wearing a Biden sign. My dad, you guys know my dad. He don't say nothing. It was like both of us, "Go Trump!"
Nice. That's funny.
We go to my house inspection on Monday.
Do you?
It's Monday already.
This Monday coming up, yeah. We move in. We move in December 14th.
Yeah, Tommy was telling me that.
Oops. You right, Des?
I'm just sore. Just sore.
At least you got a shirt that says you voted.
We had to make our own. Our
Aw,
county
that's
was.
not what I told everybody.
Poor baby didn't get a sticker.
I was mad. We go there, we vote in on, go to walk on. I'm like, do I get a sticker? And she's like, oh, we're not doing that. Maybe next time. And I'm like, I came for the sticker.
What do you mean 4 more years?
Yep. So I said,
Scroll up on your map.
I'll make you an extra big one. Then.
Yeah, so he made me one that said I voted because our county was too cheap to get the stickers. Everywhere
Right.
else I saw people had stickers.
Where you want me to scroll up to, Rebecca? What do you want to see? Eric says James already conceded.
What?
Oh no, maybe
I know I wanted a sticker too.
you didn't get a sticker either.
Here, DRKR, I'll send you my sticker.
Up.
I don't
Up
know.
to where? There's
Top.
I'm on theguardian.com. U.S. election 2020 live results. What do you want to see?
Matt's like, I wonder if they are going to offer stickers with the vaccine. I don't want that sticker.
I'm not having that vaccine.
I'm not either.
Not happening, Captain.
But that's my personal choice. I'm not.
Nope. I agree with you. 100%.
I won't.
What the hell is she talking about?
Not the map. That. Wait, what? Okay, stop talking in one word. Hi, Derek. We need the whole,
I don't know what she's talking about.
right?
Rebecca, why don't you just come in here?
Right?
Tell me what the hell you're talking about.
Sadly, Biden is in the lead. Where?
Oh, is she talking about right here? Yeah, but there's a long way to go, too. If that's what she's talking about. Otherwise, I don't know what the hell she's talking about.
Electoral votes.
Yeah, but I mean, there's
Or electoral count.
there's a long way to go.
I tried a new chip today. I only paid 20 cents for it. Deep dish pizza flavor
Good.
cheese curls.
No
Let me tell you, it tastes like a cheese pizza with lots of sauce.
Hey, Misha.
Hi, Nisha.
Hello, Michelle.
Misha?
What happened to James? He said he had to go. He had to get up early in the morning.
That's what he said. What up? What up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Not much, man. Just hanging out. We're gonna sit here,
Yep.
me and Jay, sit here and watch the results live. But I don't know. I think he got
It's not going to be done for. It's not going to be done until like 2:00.
got a little upset.
It's not going to be done for Pennsylvania in 3 days.
Yeah, no kidding. That's dumb.
Yeah, I agree, Eric. Texas is kind of surprising me.
Your green screen sucks. It keeps-
Stop moving. It's your hair that's throwing it off. Honestly,
This
swear to
is,
God, bring your head in here and you'll see what.
why is he saying Texas is kind of what's going on? Hey,
What?
saying that?
Well, Trump's ahead in Texas.
Well, why is that surprising?
It's showing me Biden 50.5%.
Yeah, somebody else got a map that's more up to date.
Well,
Well, this is
well, I love how they state that they have already won a state when Trump's ahead, and they're saying that Biden's won it.
Yeah, I seen that in a couple. What was one that we seen that in?
Rhode Island.
West Virginia.
West
Virginia.
is saying it.
Well, Virginia,
Yeah, it's showing
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Virginia is
I don't understand
they're
how
on
they're coming up with that either. Because like, okay, Rhode Island is showing Biden at 43.8, Trump at 54.1, but yet
Right.
they're showing it for
Virginia.
electoral college votes.
JRKR. Virginia is in Richmond. Last I heard is they're trying to take away the Second Amendment.
And you don't even have the electoral college votes either, so I don't know.
Definitely in Richmond.
Well, we get three. I think 3 or 4. I think we get.
I think Florida is Trump.
Well,
really
it's 93%.
Yeah.
Show it.
51.48.
Show it. Show it. Because people are asking.
It.
Oh, you want me to show it?
People are asking.
All right. Okay.
Everybody's like hearing you talk, but nobody's seeing what you're talking about.
Okay. Florida showing Trump 51-1 to Biden 48%. 90% of votes have been counted.
Yep.
And then if we go to the electoral college votes,
Donald Trump.
Trump is 51-47. So.
Yeah.
Sure, I don't know.
See, now Michigan was blue at the beginning of this, and now it's a light red, like a light blue. Now it's a light red, right? Or is that pink?
Well, that means it just closed.
Yeah, there's only 14% of the votes counted. Trump is at 57%.
Whoa. Something just lit up.
Yeah.
Yep. North Dakota, South Dakota, and Wyoming are red.
Nice. There you go.
With 3 electoral college votes.
He needs North Carolina, he needs Georgia, and he needs Florida.
Well, he's going to have Florida.
He's got
What about
Florida.
Cali? What's gonna happen? What's the predictions in California? Because this is the first time I've ever voted. What usually happens in Cali?
Yeah, it would be good if Minnesota flips, but Minnesota hasn't flipped in a long time. I mean, Ronald Reagan had 49 states, and he still couldn't flip Minnesota.
Okay, so Rebecca said scroll back up.
Okay, we're going up here.
How does the election work?
Some are calling he won in Florida.
Will that tell us what?
Probably the Panhandle.
Biden can have over 270 electoral votes, but with Trump with the popular vote, he can still win.
Hey, say it again, Derek.
If Biden has 270 electoral votes, and say Trump has like 269 or whatever, if he still has he still has a popular vote, he wins.
Oh, no, see that shit? It confuses me.
It's confusing.
Because that's what happened last time. He had who was it? I'm trying to remember that if you have the popular vote, you win.
Well, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought Hillary actually had the popular vote last time.
Was it? Or was it the other way around? I can't remember. I know he had 304.
92% is counted in Florida. Looks like it's a Trump.
Yeah, but they want to make sure that it's all in before it's all it is pretty much the panhandle we're waiting for. So somebody wake up Nathan, tell him to go down to the electoral area and smack him around.
So Minnesota, another big state.
Yes, to have the electoral votes. Yeah.
Okay.
What's the big states? There.
California needs it. California is usually blue. If he can flip California, that would be good. Ohio, he has to win. Ohio, New Hampshire. New Hampshire, he's going to lose. Biden's probably going to win Ohio, even though 90% of the map is red. If you look at the map of Ohio on how they're doing it.
If you go to if you go by the popular,
yeah, it's all Donald. Everything's red except for a couple of blue spots.
Where I live, you don't see that there's any votes.
Because that means your county has not been cleared yet.
That's weird.
Max, California will always be blue. Yeah, Jen says if he flips, California will be over. It will be.
There's no way he's gonna flip California.
Gaining big in Ohio.
So Minnesota is usually a blue state.
Minnesota's always been a blue state. Always.
Or we
It's been. That's why I said it's so hard to flip Minnesota.
What Eric said. Eric said Trump's gaining big in Ohio.
Good.
Yeah, you want to know why?
Oh,
The same reason I told James. You're knocking out 367,000 jobs if Biden gets his job done
Mhm.
tonight. Just in Pennsylvania.
And they think that he could win Nevada because of the whole ordeal with the casinos. That Biden wants to shut the casinos down.
oh, see, I didn't even hear that.
Yeah, they just said it.
That
What?
was in Nevada.
What?
Yeah.
Is he recorded?
Well, what happened is because of the COVID deal that they think it's gonna close all the casinos down, and then it means the casinos are gonna close. People are gonna lose their jobs, and we're done, and they're done.
Yeah.
wow.
New York will always be blue too. Yes, Biden won New York already.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what my dad said? Where we usually are, to Republican area, is
Mhm.
like we had an influx of Biden, well, blue Democrats come into the area.
Yeah, look at Rhode Island. Yeah, but like I said, if you look at Rhode Island, where it's red
Wow.
right now, but they're giving it to Biden.
None of our votes have been in. I just saw that.
If they have a,
They haven't even counted New York, but yet New York is blue. There's absolutely no results for New York.
Biden wins New York and Colorado. It just says it.
oh, see, my map's screwed up then because I'm not even showing any.
I'm actually watching Fox News right now. I have it live.
Affect the red margin where today's votes are counted before the absentee votes. Okay. That's a little behind. 119 Biden. Those are projected.
Maine was blue. Now it's red.
I don't know what happened with my map. Well, now my map's probably all screwed up because it's saying that and now all of a sudden it's saying
There's still no counting.
that they haven't even started counting New York, which is
Well, they just stated it on Trump on Fox News right now that
Is it, would it be to be able to show what's going on, like stream, like live the voting thing? Would that be copyrighted or anything
Yes.
like that?
yes, because you are actually showing an actual TV show that is copyrighted. Like, but I mean, you can link in. I mean, I know Tommy probably has it. Like, I have it on my TV right now. I mean, there's a lot of people that do it. They show it off the TV. They share their TV screen, but there's a lot of people that get cut off for doing that. Like right now, Georgia with 35% in so far is Trump's winning.
That's a little.
They're showing Ohio now. There's 1, 2. Stop showing last election.
Yeah.
Show the new election, you goofball. They're saying Trump's losing 38 to 60, but the map is red.
yeah. I don't understand it.
New York, Biden has
I'm
29.
trying to find a better.
You see what Rebecca said?
New York has 29 Biden electoral college votes. Yep.
Oh, you know, he's probably covering this.
Yeah, Biden's losing in Maryland, but Trump's ahead. But they already projected Biden to win it.
So I've got one more order to pack up.
So Biden has 129 electoral votes, and Trump's got 94. You just said Yeah. So
Trump's up by 3% in Florida.
that's good.
Tommy, make Wisconsin go red.
Wisconsin's showing nothing right now. It's gray.
Folks, as we get more information here, but we do have some breaking news. Ben Sass has been declared the winner for the U.S. Senate in Nebraska. So congrats.
All right. So
to
anybody in
Ben
Nebraska,
Sass.
there's your update.
Senate.
Too early to call Arizona, Texas, and Florida, they're saying.
I would like to know in Pennsylvania. Well,
You won't know, like you said, you won't know Pennsylvania for you'll know somewhat of what's happening, but
I meant the Senate.
I think that was already set. I thought.
They keep saying that Florida is too close to call.
We voted for.
Oh,
That Florida is way too close to
Johanna
call,
was up
according
here
to the
2
fake
weeks ago
news.
for a rally. Where were you? Which one did you go to? I watched them all
President
live.
Trump, as you guys know, won
Yeah.
in Montana.
There was one at the Erie Airport, dude.
Trump won Louisiana.
That told me a couple days.
Yeah, they usually at he had a lot of them at airports because that was the best way for him to do it.
Erie Airport, you can't even fly a commercial plane into it.
Yeah,
How they got that big White House plane is beyond me.
Airport one. Airport one.
Oh, Waukesha. Yeah, he's
Right,
been.
they keep on showing Lambeau Field in Wisconsin because that's where a lot of people are voting.
What are y'all watching?
I'm watching Fox News.
I'm watching Golden State Times.
And I'm just sitting here. Confused.
Golden State.
But I voted.
You
I know who I
voted.
wanted.
Well, I don't know if my vote was counted yet. I can tell you that right now. I'll just be telling you that they screwed up at the voting polls where I voted. How do you like that?
How?
What happened?
Well, because I get to use the auto mark, which is for the visually impaired. You got the big TV, got the big screen with the headphones and everything, and use a stylus. They told me that it didn't have to go through the machine; that it had to manually be checked.
Yeah.
It didn't. It had to go through the machine. I called the Department of Elections, and they're like, "We're gonna head over there right now and get that straightened out. That's not supposed to be how it's supposed to happen." I'm like, you liberals.
Yeah, right.
I was pissed. I was getting upset with the lady at the Department.
Where do you look it up, Rebecca? Rebecca says my vote was counted. You can look it up online.
She said she did it prior. She voted prior to doing it, and
Oh
she
yeah,
had
you can't check if yours counted right now.
I don't have a track.
On the radio, it stated that the highest Google search topic was "How do I change my vote?"
Yeah, like that was like I don't know.
A couple days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, how do you
people
change your
wanted to
vote?
change their vote.
You
'cause
can
they had-
do it, I guess. I guess they said you can do it.
Yeah, I just don't know how you do it, but that was like the number one top Google search. How do I change my vote?
Google track my vote. All right.
You blow up the post office where your ballot was in. I don't know.
No.
Let's see. What about check registration check ballot status. Search name.
I know mine's not counted yet. My husband's an election judge in our county. Joanna's like, wait, no, mine's not. Mine's not
I
done yet.
thought you were reading saying your husband's vote hadn't been read. I was
No, I'm reading what.
what.
Keep up these chat, please. Keep me updated in chat, please. Oh, I cannot hear you all. Why can't you hear us all?
Mine has not been counted.
Too early to call. Arizona, Florida, Pennsylvania, Minnesota, Michigan, Texas, and Wisconsin.
Yeah, because they didn't even it looks like they didn't even count our votes yet up in Erie.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
mine-
Our area.
everything's closed. Everything's. I mean, not everything, but all of East Coast is closed. So
Oh, wow.
most of Midwest, the Central is closed.
Everybody said that you go in, you stand in front of here, they turn a key, you got to go on to the computer. That's not what happened today. I've never voted before this.
No, they give you a piece of paper and you mark it.
And then scan it.
Yeah. Back in the day, Tommy would tell you, you used to have to go into the box, slide the lever down. Remember
Yep,
the curtain's closed, and you hear
This is
inside.
my
You hear,
voting.
yeah.
That's your
You-
pen?
Back and you hear
You like
click,
Pick?
click, 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 click.
That was old school boost.
Yep. And then when you're done, you just pull the lever back, the curtain opened up, and your deal was gone. It's already, I don't know. You had no paper trace, none. And at the end of the day, they would come up to the votes and they would say, "Okay, this box was counted 1,000 times. This one was 800." You know, that's how they did it back in the day. None of this paper trail. Minnesota is turning red. What are you smiling and laughing then, Rebecca?
61.8% Trump in Minnesota. Wisconsin 58.5 Minnesota. That's what 1% of votes counted.
I voted this morning. They're all different. Ours are touch
Tracking
screens and print out. Then you take the
Yeah,
paper.
it was red there, and then it went
Yeah.
to Minnesota. So they
That's
don't.
how ours was, Misha. Ours was
right here.
do a little dot and send it into this fax machine.
Yeah, that's all ours was. It scanned it and it said your ballot has been counted.
Yeah.
So no, see, Misha has the auto marks, like I use.
Ours are touchscreens that print out. Any tape. Isn't that what ours was last year?
No,
I mean, the last election. Yeah, it was.
I don't remember doing any touchscreen stuff.
Yeah,
I remember.
maybe that was my
paper.
motorcycle test.
Yeah, I think that was your motorcycle test because because
I don't know.
piece of paper.
It's the last two times.
Looks like Trump might win Georgia. 56-42. Come on, Trump.
Man.
They had a water main break in Fulton County, Georgia.
A what?
A water main break, so people couldn't get to the polls.
Oh, how
Oh
convenient!
yeah, I bet.
You know what I found yesterday, Tommy?
What's that? Spalding first golf ball on the moon. Really?
Yep.
A moon
Remember
golf
the moon ball.
ball.
I'm gonna head out, guys. Much love. See you guys later.
Where are you going?
Upstairs. I
Going
have
to
to go
sleep.
watch TV. I'm gonna lay down.
What?
Lazy bum.
How can you go to sleep and not know what's going on?
I'm not going to sleep. I'm laying down. This
All right,
changes-
guys, it's all good. We'll keep your man here.
Sounds good. Thank you. You want me to put this on your forehead?
No, put it on my forehead. You cried about that sticker. You better save that sticker. I worked hard at making you that big sticker.
There you go.
Wait, hold on. It's about the size of my head, y'all.
Yeah, it is.
Ours were different. Let's see, what did mine look like?
He made it.
Tommy had to make me one because they
Right.
wouldn't give me one.
I just went and snatched the image off of Google.
Yeah. Those were the old ones. We got new ones this year.
Gonna go blue.
Look at see that was you that did all this with your feet.
I didn't.
I sit here every day and that doesn't happen.
Eric said, "See you Friday night, Des."
That's what ours look like.
Eric says, "See you Friday night."
Ours don't look like that. Ours are just like Tommy's, but small.
Yeah, but this is our Capitol building. That's why.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we're looking forward to Friday night. We're going to dinner with Eric.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, it'd be fun.
Yeah, they were supposed to be here at the end of summer.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
what
it's-
happened? Well, you know what happened there.
I'm sorry.
Somebody
Well-
crashed. Somebody
Yes,
crashed
love
and burned
you.
again.
I still love you.
Somebody crashed and burned again. So
That's just had to leak her intestines.
yep.
I had to have a big diamond shape in my stomach that wasn't supposed to be there.
It's all good.
Can you send Jazz down with a snack or something?
Tommy's like, I gotta leave my
Yeah,
boat,
I'll take
touch
these
my
deep.
boats, and eat some food.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
My dad's like, oh, it's not gonna be done till 3 a.m. I think I could stay up.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna be done until the end of the week.
Yeah. It won't be done until you won't know. I mean, you'll have somewhat of an idea of.
Yeah, you'll have an idea,
Yeah.
but there's gonna be nothing official,
No.
and then it's gonna be contested. So
14, 15.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be contested no matter which way it goes.
Well, they were saying that if it's a big blowout, they're not going to contest it. They'll just let it go. If it's too close to call, then it's. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Rebecca, we're bouncing back and forth. We're like really close, 49.2 to 49.1%.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, Derek, Pennsylvania has 3 days after.
Well, technically, every state has 2 weeks after to finish everything up. That is the national law. That is the government law.
What's up?
Hi.
Why are you empty-handed? You were supposed to bring me a snack.
Hey, I was told to come down here and ask you a question.
Why is she talking like that?
It's a thing me and Dad did.
Oh, okay, Jazz.
Well, what question were you supposed to ask me?
I was supposed to ask you.
Just talk normal.
I was supposed to ask you if you wanted to, what snack you wanted. There's not much for
I want my goddamn cake.
Matt, it'll be whoever figures out how to cheat first at the end. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this one. Why didn't you just bring this with you?
Because Joey's on the planet.
You would have said, "Look at this. Look what I got."
Strawberry cheesecake fudge. Oh God! Don't eat too much of that, Tommy.
Mm.
Strawberry cheesecake fudge.
Dude. Now all of a sudden, Tommy's got to go upstairs.
Yeah, I know, literally. Excuse me.
Fudge and beer.
There you go.
Okay. Fudge and
Good
beer.
old water. So who's going to look like this by the end of the week?
I feel like that now.
Biden. Biden's going to be like that at the end of the week.
I'm telling you what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. Me and Tommy's talked about it before.
Talks. I
If
love your England accent. That thing is awesome. I love it. Go ahead. What?
if he does win, I give him a month before they say he's incapable to.
Yeah. Kamala.
And then Kamala will jump in.
That's why
How about
Pelosi
this?
is pushing that whole 25th Amendment thing.
If you guys could choose a female president, who would it be?
Sarah Palin. She's hot.
You've always liked Sarah Palin.
How
I
about you?
did. I always have.
How about you, Jay?
Man, I ran for the longest time when I first started voting. Not even 2 weeks. Yeah, that's what that. Yeah, okay. I thought Ross Perot was cool. I loved Ross Perot.
What chicken is?
I loved Ross Perot though.
Derek Harris says, "Does anyone have popcorn?" Yeah, we just stocked Jaslyn up on popcorn, so I know
Trump has
she's got.
closed the gap in Ohio. Yes. Trump has closed the.
Good.
Candace Owens, yeah, I would definitely vote Candace, definitely.
Yeah.
But I figured 2024 we'd do the Candace Ivanka, you know.
Yeah, I saw
that's
but what we were saying, what's his name from Tennessee, Cotton? He's gonna possibly run too.
I like Candace Owens. I would do Candace Owens in a heartbeat. I didn't mean it like that. Come on now, you guys.
Mhm, sure you do.
Obvious. It was too obvious, Mel.
Right, no.
It was too obvious the way you said it, though. It was like, hello.
No, but I'm racist. Oop. Sorry, that just came out of my mouth.
I brought that to the fleet.
Oh, damn.
Sorry,
That
Tom.
was just
No,
Matt.
I'm not racist.
Matt,
That's
that is
totally from
that
the
is
truth.
Matt. You there's a lot of women that I know that you would probably do because that's how you are.
Oh, look at that. When I got another. Oh, man, I'm really going to.
Candace Owens is she's very articulate with her words.
You want a piece of my fudge? Too bad.
I want a
She's
piece of that fudge.
She's 31. Yeah, she's 31. So 4 more years. She's 35. You have to be 45 to be president.
My dad said that she should go for like Senate
all
or
she wants to
something like that. Get a little bit of the taste of it.
Can somebody at least throw Ocasio, throw her out the bus or whatever? Like when they had to take this, when they take a little ride. No, it's 45, Marie. I thought it was 45. Isn't it, Tommy?
What?
Minimum age 45 to be president, I thought.
To be a president, you have to have a minimum age.
Yeah, I'll take a look here.
I thought it was 45.
Eric's saying 35.
President minimum age. It is 35 years old
Wow.
and have been a resident of the United States for 14 years.
Okay. I 35. That man, you haven't even really started your life. No.
Right. That's how old I am.
Right? I didn't even
Yeah,
start following
I know you-
politics till 5 years ago.
I know you can when you're 18 you can run for other aspects because we had an 18-year-old mayor and boy he got thrown out real quick in the state.
What's your thought? Don't you feel that they should have a little bit of age on them?
Yes. I mean not
I
like
was gonna run for mayor in my county.
Yep.
You should.
And then I found out that we have a common council mayor.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I can't unless I want to take the long road to get there, and no, I ain't doing it.
They
Clinton wasn't 45, neither was Obama.
I thought he was. I know I'm Jerry. We have to find out with Jerry. Hopefully he does a live soon. Jerry Whitney, Uncle Jed's auction
Yeah,
on
yeah.
YouTube. He's running for mayor in his county.
Is he?
Yep. So hopefully he's been live a couple of times and supporting him. Hopefully he wins.
See, I wish we had a regular mayor election, because I'd definitely run, and I think I'd win, because you ask people in our county who's the mayor, and you'll get 5 different names because nobody knows, because they don't make themselves, they don't do shit. They don't do nothing.
Right.
Let's see. I'm looking at
2. I voted. Yeah, you know Biden's not going to last very long.
Nope.
And what has he done in all the years that he has been a politician?
Well,
Not much.
have you seen some of the Harris campaigns?
Who? Kamala?
They're introducing her as the next president, and under the Harris administration, and
Yep.
Are you serious?
yeah, look at some of her recent campaigns. Your next president. They don't say vice president. It's your next president, and under the Harris administration. But I mean, like I say, we knew that. Me and Derek talked about that.
Yep.
Long time ago.
Yeah, long time ago.
Boston 69. So I really didn't start following like the political stuff. That's why a lot of it still confuses me.
Yep.
Till the whole Hillary Trump campaign started coming out, because I didn't like Hillary. I would have voted for anybody, which is probably the wrong attitude to have.
Right.
But I would have voted for anybody but her.
Right.
But that's how I am with Biden, Tommy.
It's like,
That's why I've never voted until this one, because I don't want that old man in office.
It's just a lot of things where politics is always going to be politics, no matter what. They all lie. They're all fake. It's just the way that they come across. The difference with Trump was he's a businessman, not a
politician.
But not just a politician, but he's not a lifelong politician. He hasn't been doing it all his life. Where same thing with Ronald Reagan. That's why people loved Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan was an actor. He didn't know a ton about everything he needed to do, but people loved him for who he was.
Really?
Yeah, Ronnie Reagan. It's Ronnie Reagan.
He was a cowboy, man.
Yeah, he was awesome. His wife did more for this country than any of them. Up even Melania, all of them. She made Michelle and she complained that politicians will continue being corrupt.
You're right.
Exactly, Joe. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. But
I agree.
But what they're stating now is you have to be complacent because it's politically incorrect. It's politically correct. You go out and say the wrong thing, people are gonna condone you. Let's go back to the way it was in the 70s and 80s. If you didn't like something, you come out and you stated it. And you took the lashing and took the whatever you had to. You didn't act like babies. You don't have to have your little, what do they call it? Little timeouts and little safe zones that they always do.
Well, now we have the whole hurt my feelings thing going on.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's the safe area, safe zone they need to be in. You know what? I got picked on when I was in school, but I learned and I became a better person because I got picked on. You know what? All these kids, he's going to commit suicide. Oh, he's going to do this. Oh, he's going to do that. 3X.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm a 2 to a 3X.
Yeah, it all depends on who makes the shirt.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to be safe, a 3X is best, because if it's too big, I can always shrink it down, but if it's too small, I can't stretch it out.
You read what Joe said?
Social media and the news is always making the minorities look like the majority. Didn't Joe? We've been minorities in this country for the last 20 years. Haven't you learned that by now? Why does everything need to be in 7 different languages? One, we speak English in this country. This stop sign doesn't mean stop. It's just it says stop. It doesn't say alt. It doesn't say halt, or whatever you want to say. It's in American. Done. One language. You take a driving test. You should take it in English. You shouldn't have to take it in your own language. Sorry, that's how I feel.
I would have to agree. There you go. Bailing profits. Too many people getting butt hurt over small stuff. Can't talk about nothing with somebody being offended.
Exactly.
And
You got
it's
it.
like, it's okay to be offended. Be offended, but don't frickin' whine. Don't cause a big stink. And
Just throw it out there. If you don't
get
like it,
offended over stupid shit.
mm-hmm. You get a trophy. You get a trophy. You get a trophy. I made my nephew give back after they lost the Little League playoff game. Exactly, Matt. My kid just threw it in the trash. A participation trophy. Wow. There you go. That's where it goes, in the trash.
That's messed up.
No, for real.
I understand, but that is messed up.
And it
Just
is
in the dumpster next to the baseball field. All the kids threw them back in. They didn't want them.
when I was a kid, if you wanted a trophy, you had to work for it.
Right.
You're right.
If you sucked at something, you didn't get a trophy. You had to get better, or you just didn't get a trophy.
Yeah.
But now kids are so pussified,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and they don't know how to take any sort of rejection or the
Beach it. Not the trash. You should have sold it.
Yep. I completely agree with Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not the trash. Should have sold it.
Yep. But that's it. That's what you got to do. I mean, I'm sorry, but if I didn't win, I didn't get nothing. Who cares? You know what? I didn't do the best I could. Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
All this crap that they play when they play soccer. They don't keep score. How the hell don't you keep score?
Yeah, I went to a little league or a t-ball game, something like that. It was kids,
Yeah.
And I'm like, who's winning? And they're like, well, they don't keep score. And I'm like, what? What do you mean they don't keep score? Why play?
Right.
Well, they play for the fun. Well, okay, it can still be fun, and if you want to have a lot of fun, you win.
Yeah.
And if you're on a losing team and you want to have fun next time, win.
Yeah. See, that's when an animal tell you, that's when I would tell him, okay, we're up by 15. Let's have some fun. Who can hit the ball hardest at the person at second base? Who can hit the ball hardest at the person at first base? Let's see who can hurt somebody the most. Same thing with football. You want to lose, you're not on a good team, you're going to get pounded. I'm sorry. You're going to come back the next game and you're going to say, oh, we're playing our team is better. Let's go and beat this team. That's how it was when we were kids. Who cares? You got plummeted 27-0. You came back in the next game and you plummeted the next team 15-0.
Right. Camaro says it's so frustrating when Biden's new speech says we choose faith over fear. What the hell are you talking about? The sentence before you said it's going to be a dark winter.
Exactly, Steve. You can't win if you don't lose some. Yep.
Hey, Lone Star Picker, I ain't seen that name in a minute.
Yep.
Then again, I haven't been active in a minute.
Yeah, I've been doing the auction.
I've been live more in the last 2 days, 3 times in the last 2 days than I've been in the last 2 months.
All I know is I'm starting to get choppy. Here we go.
You're looking all right over here.
Yeah. Okay.
You're fine.
Well, I did a power wash to my computer in like flushed everything out of this thing and made it like it was brand new again.
Did you? What do you use, or you just manually went through and got rid of shit?
No, it's Microsoft Power Wash.
I use CC cleaner.
Yep.
It goes through and gets rid of a lot of like
Crap. Yeah.
bad DLLs and
Yeah.
Unused registration.
Right. That's what this did.
Yeah.
It just blows right through everything. And
So let's take a peek here and
did he win?
see what we got going on here. Wisconsin 51. All right. What's going on in Minnesota, Rebecca?
Nice.
What the hell?
What?
Rebecca, Minnesota, Biden 64.8%.
Yeah, I told you it's not gonna flip.
But
That's-
only 10% votes counted, though. So, I mean,
Right.
there's a lot to count yet. Minnesota and Wisconsin keep bouncing back and forth.
Yeah.
So,
What's this?
Florida, have they called Florida yet?
Ohio's red now.
No, Ohio's not red. It's growing
Well,
to be red. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
That means he's Donald's ahead. If you look at them, like PA is blue, so right
He's
now,
ahead by like 0.5%.
yeah. Yeah.
So,
Look at Pennsylvania real quick.
Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
Biden 55.8.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for Pennsylvania.
Well, Texas is close too.
Yep. So I said so we got Wisconsin, Minnesota, Ohio, Georgia, and Florida that he has so far. And Maine go flip. So Maine's still red. So we need to get Kansas. What's the one that's in between Kansas? Between Illinois and that's bad.
Indiana,
No,
Iowa,
no, down.
Down.
Missouri, that's it. Yeah. Biden's got that one right now. We need to flip that one. We need to flip Kansas.
We'll look at the.
It'd be nice if we got Texas.
Be nice if we get everything, but that ain't happening. Barbara, he was.
Go back to Florida real quick.
Do what?
Can you go back to Florida real quick?
Florida?
Yeah, I didn't get to.
Trump was more an entertainer than a businessman. No, Trump was an amazing businessman back when he was younger. When he was younger, he knew what he was. He knows what he was doing. We'll see what's happening, but yeah, it's gonna be. Well, it's right now. It's 129 to 100 for electoral. So he's 29, but that 29, we could be Florida. Bang, right there, and he'd be tied. You know.
All right, that's 500 cards.
Can you two hang tight for a minute?
Yeah.
Let's gotta run up to the bathroom.
We knew you said that. You said that, Mel.
Didn't Texas will be Trump.
Let me mute
I'm
you
hoping.
up for a moment.
It's Texas is a bigger state, right? More
Texas is a
points.
big state. Yep. Race.
Here's the thing about Trump. One thing that I really like about him, what U.S. president gives $1 of their salary?
Right.
I mean, gives everything but $1 of their salary.
Right.
Can't say that. Got the full head.
But
you
yeah,
know,
they Well, he's got enough of money where. Why did they call race called? How can you call that race?
What do you mean? I can't see.
They're saying that that Biden won. It was 47% in. He's down 43. Yeah. Okay, they're explaining it now.
Because thanks to Fox News, we have all of these completed interviews with all of these Americans, people who voted early, people who voted in person early, people who mailed in, people who voted on the day of. So once we can match that up with the vote that's coming in, we know how good our surveys were. We know how good of a job we did, along with our partners at the Associated Press.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything either. People change. They say this is how we voted, and then they're lying to you. So don't pull that shit.
Right.
I'd love to see him call it to Biden, and all of a sudden, sorry, we were wrong. You dumb idiots.
I can only watch in little bits. Laugh out
Exactly,
loud.
Lisa. Yeah, you gotta.
See, I don't watch it because I don't understand it.
It's just one of those things where I know my son's sitting in college, up in college, sitting there going, "Yoo-hoo, let's go!" I mean, he has his Trump tie on. He has, he was already dressed up for as president for Halloween. So
That's what's up. Eric saying Texas 38 points, so that will help. I'm gonna go see if I can pull it up.
they shouldn't call anything until it's all done. That's how I see it. Let's look at. They called Maine to Biden a while ago, and then he's getting his ass kicked now.
Joe Biden 131, Donald Trump 92.
No, it's 100. It's 129. 100. I'm watching it right in front of me.
It's saying that Joe Biden, that's only by 0.5 in North Carolina.
Yeah, that's why I don't watch CNN. I'm watching Fox News.
No, I'm looking at Google.
Yeah, I watch Fox News. It's 129 Biden, 100 Trump, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's like 12 states that they still have to call. See, they still have Biden winning Maine. They have him as winning his Maine, but he's getting his butt kicked.
Yeah, Donald Trump is actually winning.
Yeah.
It's showing right here. But I'm looking.
Donald Trump's ahead in Ohio, 50 to 48.7.
Yep.
Biden's ahead 49.6 to 49.2 in North Carolina. Woo! 20,000 votes.
Yeah, that's the one that I told you that was like a second ago, it's like 0.5 off.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I'm surprised with North Carolina, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Texas
131.92. Biden more. Rebecca, where you getting those numbers? 131.92. I'm looking at it right.
That's what I told you right here on Google. Here.
I'm looking right at it right now. It's 129 and 100.
I don't think Tommy will mind. Hold on real quick. I'll show you. Right here.
I'm back.
You see it, Derek? Sorry, Tommy. I didn't think you'd care if I showed my screen. Don't be mad. Don't hang.
No. No,
Don't.
get out. Get out.
Go ahead.
You're out of here.
Ancient.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
But Tommy, look, it says 131. Donald Trump is 92,
Yeah.
right? But they're saying he's
Yeah.
leading in Ohio.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah,
Look how
he has to. He has to do it.
Carolina.
But yeah,
Carolina. 4 point. Oh, that close. Let's just say that. All right, I'll stop sharing my screen now. Sorry, guys.
I'm gonna drop the link just in case anybody else wants to.
yeah.
just
See,
come
they
in
have
and-
139.92. I have it 129. 100.
For
I
what?
like watching
New York.
press. Jim Cooncat. Hey, what's up, buddy? I haven't seen his name in a long time, except on my Facebook. I got to count. Derek's starting to be a little weird.
Yeah, he's probably got to let his machine. Derek, you're on a laptop, right?
He
You
said
lost
yes.
your audio.
He just said yes.
Oh.
That's
Do you
No,
do you have,
Myra, they won't do that until like 3:00 in the morning.
oh, he just fell out. I think his computer gets hot. I bet you he needs a cooling pad for his laptop.
Agreed. That's why I was about to say put it in some ice. Yeah, Tommy?
How you doing?
Hey, buddy.
There you go. I figure it's about time.
I know I'm not wearing anything red, but
But I did drop the link in chat if anybody wants to just come hang out.
come
or
on, Rebecca.
shoot the shit. Yeah, come on, Rebecca. Flipping Cruder.
She don't like me no more.
Oh, she's too good to hang out. Yeah, I see that. Wisconsin is back and forth.
Didn't they say it would take 2 to 3 days to? Yes, they gave Pennsylvania, the state of Pennsylvania, 3 extra days to get their
So go upstairs. Or go on can't you go on your phone, Rebecca?
Yes, you could. Where's she saying?
You could go on your phone, Rebecca. So well, I'm gonna do this shot. So to all that don't drink anymore. Cheers.
I've never drank.
No? Not even younger?
No.
That's all right. My lifetime I probably drank enough for the both of us.
I have never liked the taste of it.
Well, now you don't even have to like the taste of alcoholic drink. They got pomegranate flavor shit and bubblegum flavored stuff.
Mm-mm. She says her camera is upstairs.
I don't know. She got a phone.
I heard you guys got some pretty good beer, though.
Wisconsin, the beer capital of the U.S. Got anything you're looking for?
And cheese.
And cheese. We do got some good cheese.
I know my dad said something about coming.
Destiny says, and drink for everyone in the chat too, Tommy. Oh, I used to drink a lot. I drank a lot. Never considered myself an alcoholic. I never went to meetings. So I was never an alcoholic. I just drank a lot.
Right.
Wow.
I'm tired.
Phone is on the charger. She's got one excuse after another. She's talking to us somehow. If the phone's on the charger, it's not going to go dead. She just don't like me. She never likes me enough to come on my channel. I see how it ain't.
So how's the votes going? I'm gonna change the subject on that one. North Carolina's close. Tommy, look at North Carolina.
North Carolina.
87% reported.
Doo-doo-doo.
Pennsylvania is just blowing me out the water.
Yeah, North Carolina's real close.
Ain't it though? That one might flip. Pennsylvania is not too far off.
Wow, Rebecca, showing Minnesota 64%. Biden.
That's crazy.
Yes.
What's in? Never mind. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Oh, what?
Isn't Kenosha in Minnesota?
No, Kenosha's in Wisconsin.
Oh.
It's right next to Milwaukee. Well, not right next to Milwaukee,
Oh
but
no, Minnesota's.
Minnesota's Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Trump said he's going to do. Let's see what do we got here.
Iowa.
Trump said he's going to do a biz tax credit to include all meals and domestic travel to boost the restaurants and airlines.
It says Iowa, there's no results yet.
Oh, we got somebody here. We got Mr. Steven Scroggins. What's going on, buddy?
All right. I see on the news IHOP is in trouble.
What?
IHOP. They closed a bunch of chains,
Yeah, I seen they were going to close 500 or something restaurants.
Yep.
IHOP's not as good as it used to be.
No. Only reason I used to go because it wasn't nothing open or something when I left there. Denny's or I don't have much choice of Denny's or IHOP or something like that. When we get
I prefer Denny's because Denny's has got that all-you-can-eat pancakes real cheap.
Yep. I like Denny's. But now they're closing at 10 o'clock. And
well, yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's hard for a lot of businesses now. You know, they can't run like they used to.
Yep. We have a Wendy's uptown. Heck, they close at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock because they said they don't have no help.
You see what Eric said?
Bidding lead in Florida, 4,000K lead.
Who is? Biden?
Yeah, being truthful, Trump will win.
Oh, Florida, let me see. Let's see what's going on here. Oh,
Because if Trump don't win, he can run again later on. So if they put him in there for a second term, he can't run again.
Right.
That way I feel. That way, if someone didn't like him, they still vote him in. See, that's what I'm trying to say.
yeah, but see, then Pence just needs to run, and then have Trump as his VP.
I did like Pence at the debates. I really did like the way he talked.
He carried himself real good, eh?
Yeah. So if you were a vice president, right? Could you ever go for president?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Biden
was vice president for Obama.
Yeah, and Bush was too. I think wasn't it? One was vice president once over Reagan.
Okay.
Yeah, Reagan because vice president Reagan and Bush was a vice president.
I sound like a retard right there.
New York Times has a nice map. I'm using theguardian.com's map.
Trump would be too old.
Yeah.
Both of them is Walker races.
You know, I gotta say though, people like Trump or not, for being 74 years old, I hope I have a quarter of the energy that guy has.
Well, he's on Viagra. Look how young his wife is.
I mean, I don't even think I have a quarter of his energy now. You know, I mean, look at what he's done. Like over the last 4 days, how many rallies has he done? He's been doing like 3-4 rallies a day. I mean, I don't know if he's on Viagra. I think he's on Adderall or cocaine or something, because that guy just keeps going and going and going.
You know, it could be just working all his life, and that's what he's used to.
I know, but you still got to sleep sometime.
Heck, you see,
Coming from the man
if
that
you do any Twitter and stuff, he always on Twitter.
He's got that medical grade no-dose. It was crazy.
I don't even know nothing. Hear even nothing about Biden. 'Cause what was his background?
JR says it's amazing what he does. Now imagine, JR, if he didn't have all the people running interference on him, what he would have been able to accomplish this last term.
I want to see him finish the wall.
Roadblocks and investigations and impeachments and getting fought every step of the way. Imagine if they actually worked with him, what he could have accomplished.
Viagra. You see what Dad said?
What's a boner? No.
I want
Yes, come tell us what a boner is.
that wall. I want to finish the wall.
Yeah, I agree with. It needs to be made.
The wall? I'm for the wall.
Huh?
I'm for the wall. But they're going to find other ways to,
Come in the country.
It's not really about even coming in the country. It's keeping the ones that don't need to be in the country out.
This came up the other day on when we had our debate show, and I have no problem with people coming to the country. Just do it damn legally.
Yep.
Right.
They got mad at me one time when I was working, and they want us shit. They want us to learn Spanish. I tell them, let them learn English.
I got a friend. He works at a powder coating plant, and he has to walk around work with a translator app on his phone because he's like one of the little handful of people that speak English.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything because I guess I've already been called a racist tonight. So
Oh, care.
Sorry, I had to go there, Tommy.
Oh, I'm not no racist, but when our number one language is America,
I agree.
English,
Our number one language is America. Speak American.
America.
Every time I get a dog telemarketer or whatever, I'm afraid to even talk to them because you don't even understand you.
If you went to Mexico, would you learn to speak Spanish?
Yeah, because I'm in their country.
Exactly.
I do not want to have to press 3 on my phone for English to get somebody to
It took me a half an hour to call the doctor for my dad, because I had to go through all these steps. Like, you push English for one, push this for another one. Then they had to repeat it in a different language.
Kansas did turn around. So, people in chat, just so I get an idea. So I know where a lot of you are. Where, just throw your state in. Where are you from? What state are you in?
Well, they only count ours. That's Kentucky, so we red now.
Yeah, I'm Wisconsin. Mel's Pennsylvania.
We're in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
You're in Pennsylvania.
Oh, Misha's in Texas.
That surprised me because we used to be Democrat state all the time.
Cruisers are in soda.
I thought I always get Misha and somebody else thinking that there's somebody else that lives in Pennsylvania, but I always get Misha.
New York. Or Gerkman.
Yankees.
Utah. Utah, 61%. Trump's.
So they're letting them have more wives? Why they got their vote?
What's that?
Nothing. I said Utah is winning Trump, right?
Uh-oh. I think
Jim Cooncat says, I think my grandmother was an undocumented alien. Came from Canada to Maine around 1920.
Well, Canada. I don't know. High five.
Erickson, Ohio. Grandma Wrinkles, Indiana. No, hon, it's the state we live in. There'd be too many if it's a state we wished we lived in. Because I'd go anywhere where it's warm.
I remember you want to go to Vegas one time.
Yeah, I do. Vegas keeps calling me, and not because I'm a gambler. I just like Vegas.
Well, it's a new retirement community thing now. I thought maybe you want to move to the Bunny Ranch. I'll be
With Mustang Ranch.
The Mustang Ranch.
Right outside of Reno. Oop, how do I know that? No, I'm just kidding.
Penland Province in Ohio. Yeah, Rebecca, it was gorgeous today. I was actually cutting a hole in the floor of my truck to get at my gas pump, and I was sweating.
Not here.
It was 64 degrees here today, but it sure got cold when the sun went down. What screwed me up is it's getting so dark so early now.
Yep.
Aisha says she's happy to live in Texas. She's out in the country, 5 acres, and blessed. You know, I wish I had a few acres, even a couple acres. You know, Mel, I was looking at auctions today, our online Wisconsin surplus auctions. Man, I could have killed it on things, but I would have had to have space to put it.
What do you mean?
I mean, come on. There was cars going for $40 that I could parts out on eBay for hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
With title?
Well,
sorry, I only ask because now in Pennsylvania you have to have a title.
Yeah, but not if you're going to piece them out.
You can fall for a salvage product, but that's a lot of hassle.
You have to have a title now. It sucks. It sucks. You used to be able to buy them for $150 all day long without a title.
You can junk them, I think, in our state if you don't have a title for it. I don't know. I can't remember.
That's how it used to be. Is you could junk them before, and now you can't. It sucks. I mean, you could probably do, like you said, a salvage title.
But then you have a sheriff's department and everything.
But what I'm
that.
saying, see, my dad owned a auto salvage yard, so that was just flipping parts locally. And now with the power of the internet, man, you don't need a title if you're piecing them out.
Nope.
Except for the rest, Tommy, right?
Huh?
That got so country. Except for the rest, right?
Well, you take off what's worth the money, and then you just scrap it for the steel. In Wisconsin, you don't need a title to scrap it. You have a piece of paper you sign saying that you're taking responsibility for the car you test it's not stolen. And
that's how it used to be here. But I think if you cut it into 3 pieces, you could get away with it. But it has to be in a certain number of pieces now.
Lisa said you all should move here if you want to change states. My sister is closing on her house Thursday.
Or the roof cave in. I think you have cave in the roof.
I never really looked at Texas, Misha. When I think of Texas, I mean, I know it's got like the big cities, which I don't want to live right in the heart of a big city, but I know you got like Austin and Dallas and all of that. But I just picture big, dry
humidity. That's what I think of.
Yeah, and I heard humidity, but I don't know. I never looked at it. Like to me, Texas on a map looks like it's a really, really big state with not a lot going on. But like I said, I never really looked at it. I don't know.
Misha,
She's gonna
I
be
got
down the road
look.
5 acres too.
I got a 2 acres. Well, what we're moving to, 2 acres, huge barns. I'm talking like 30 by
Oh, all right, John.
60 by 60, 2 of them, and a house for $100,000. So I feel Pennsylvania is cheap due to other states in the United States.
How big is the home?
I want to say about a little bit more than 1,000 square feet, but it's 4 bedrooms, so I don't know. 4 bedrooms, 2 baths.
And what is the cost of
Yep.
living in your area?
Yeah, Pill and Profits is asking me how the cost of living is in our area. Okay. In our area, as far as like our town, our county, cost of living is really cheap. But that's not like the state in a whole. But an example, like in our area, which we're in central Wisconsin, we're Hicks to city folk. But we have a 3-bedroom house with a garage, small garage, but average city lot, fenced in yard and everything. We pay $550 for rent,
That's not bad.
which is kind of cheap for our area. Averagely, for what we would pay for what we have, would probably run about $750, $800. But we've been here so long, our landlord likes us. She hasn't gave us a rent increase since we moved in.
I forget where JRKL lives.
And yeah,
She
and
lives outside of Appleton.
yeah, and true, the weather does suck.
Mhm.
The weather really does
Oh,
suck.
we get slammed by weather here too, and I think that's part of why our price of living so low, because we have Lake Erie and it comes and it hits right below Lake Erie pretty hard.
Now, I would like to move over if I would stay in Wisconsin. I'd like to move over in the area where JRKR is. I like that area. I like the Fox River,
Yeah.
the Fox River area over there. I just like, we spend a lot of time when we go over there. That's the area that we're usually in. But I would like to be close to a metropolitan area, but not in one. I'd like to be like a 15-minute drive to one.
So you
Yeah.
want to live about maybe 35 miles from a bigger city.
See, we're like, if we want to go to Walmart or something, it takes us,
45 minutes each
Yeah,
direction.
where do you keep adding all these hours?
Because that's how long it takes me to get there.
Well, it takes
Yeah, but
you.
you drive slow, maybe.
Yeah, it takes me about 25 minutes, a half hour to get to Walmart. It does take Destiny longer, but as like she said tomorrow, her doctor it's like an hour, a little over an hour 10, 15 minutes. And she's like, it's almost 2 hours away. It's like, there's a big difference between an hour and 10 and 2 hours.
Everybody basically like us. So we have Walmart about 5 miles up the road, but for any hardware stores and stuff, I had to drive 30 miles to get to a decent hardware store like Lowe's or Home Depot or Menards. So I had to drive 30 miles to get one. But we have a local place, but it's no can't
Yeah.
get high price.
JR, I would love to find a place right in the middle of Appleton and Green Bay. So when I want the metro area, I can go that way or I can go that way. And they're both.
Clintonville's in the middle of those.
Oh, it's not, is it?
Yeah. It's 45 minutes to
Clintonville, I thought,
Appleton.
is east of Appleton.
Clintonville is 45 minutes to Appleton.
That's too far. I don't want to be
And-
45 minutes away from Appleton.
Y'all should just
Green
move
Bay.
to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that's 45 minutes. I'd like to be
What
in the
happened to
middle.
y'all moving in my barn?
Yeah, we're
Whatever
supposed to
happened
move
to you
into
moving in
Appleton
my
Farm,
barn,
remember?
Destiny? I was going to charge y'all rent.
I'll come move in that barn.
Yeah, he already said.
The barn's bigger than the damn house.
Yeah, it is. It's humongous.
Jobs in our area. See, it's totally different between like, even though like JR Care, we're about an hour and a half apart away from each other, and it's two totally different worlds.
Mhm.
Jobs in our area are very limited, but there's not like a shortage of them. We don't have enough people in our area to fulfill the jobs. That's why our McDonald's is paying $17 an hour.
Damn.
There's not enough people to
$17?
fulfill $17 an hour at McDonald's. You know, and then
Yeah, but at what point, how many hours are giving these people to actually work there?
say it again, Steven.
Okay, they McDonald's paying 17, but are they giving the hours to the people when they working?
Well, they're not going to do. They're not giving anybody full-time hours. That's just not something that McDonald's usually
You
does.
know, I kind of said
They don't want to
they
give
want
up
more help. They want more people, but they want to pay more. You know what I'm trying to say?
Have a good night, Jim.
But we have like yeah, I like that song. But we have a cardboard company that makes like the cardboard displays and cutouts for, you know, like in your grocery stores and whatever. And they pay like $22 an hour. And we have a place that makes, what the hell do they make over cheese?
Cheese, some type of cheese, yeah.
Like they use the whey from cheese to make certain things, and then other part of it goes to prescription companies. And that job pays really good. You know, and then our even our gas stations, they're all up there, you know, like $16 to $17 an hour. So if you want like small town living, you could definitely like come here, live cheap, get a job, resell. But as far as sourcing, the area sucks. But Wisconsin has a lot of good ways to source outside of your area. You know,
We can't source it damn.
over there by and JR's right too. We're like 20 minutes outside of Wisconsin Dells, which is a major tourist area. So in our area we have, and this is why I was talking with Derek earlier. I wanted to run for mayor till I found out that we had common council mayorship, because our town could generate so much revenue from the tourists in the summertime, but they do nothing.
You guys have good fishing.
But what is there? Your town basically, you're a mayor, but you don't have no authority, right?
No, it's the mayor is picked by the common council. They don't actually have like an election, or it's not community voted for.
We have one town. We have one town in Kentucky. Their mayor is a dog.
Dwayne is
The
in
mayor
the
is
house.
a dog.
Yeah, we just seen that one where they had there was a cat. Remember?
Oh yeah.
It's nothing really major. Only thing it had like a little grocery store in that community.
we do have some fantastic fishing in our area. Although this year I planned on doing a bunch of fishing videos and it didn't pan out. And I don't know if the fish had COVID, were wearing masks so they couldn't bite the hook or what. But normally, I mean, we pull some nice trophy fish out of our lakes. So if you're into fishing, if you're into fishing and hunting, if you're into outdoorsy stuff all year round, you know, if you like ice fishing, if you like snowmobiling, if you like in the summer ATVing, we have 360 miles of snowmobile ATV trails. We have some of the biggest lakes. I can pick 13 different places to fish within 10 minutes of my house. I mean, 13 different waters.
You doing ice fishing, Tommy?
No, hell no.
Trump is
being in the cold.
Yeah, my body does not like cold, and it's just not my thing. Plus, I like to cover water when I fish. For me to sit over a little 8-inch hole, that's not my thing.
Hey, did you see Pennsylvania?
Putting a tip up out and then getting excited and running after a flag, that's not my thing either. So I don't really do any ice fishing. In fact, I just traded my ice shack. I had a pop-up ice shack that I just traded for a 40-horse Merc outboard motor with controls and everything.
I have to say, I think Trump may win.
He will.
Dells right outside my stepson.
Look
The
at Pennsylvania.
for kids to stay
In U.S.
from Israel. I have to get the name of it. I'm sure you two heard of it.
I wonder if it's
I know that we have a couple of places like that. I'd be interested in to know which one it is. I'm wondering if it's the one right outside of Dells on 13, just this way.
yeah. I wonder if what is that one called?
I can't remember the name of it.
Something Shore.
No, not Holiday Shore. That's
Oh.
not a kids camp.
Sorry, Des.
I thought it was. They got a whole bunch of water stuff for kids.
No, it's a camp. It's probably one of them Bible camps.
Oh, okay.
Can't remember something. There's like 3 of them that do things like that. They're kind of more of a private camp.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember what that one's called.
You see what
In the name.
Marie said?
What's that?
You see what Marie said?
About
Milwaukee already said they won't give the numbers until 5 a.m. local time.
he's a rabbi. It's private. Yeah, we have a like I know of 3. There might even be more, but there's like 3 private camps. I know there's a Christian private camp,
Yep.
and then I'm trying to think of one that would have a Jewish name.
All of our schools are private. We have one school in the one school for each grade in Erie
Camp.
for public.
Isn't that like fermented cabbage, Dwayne?
Tell me here.
I did. I sent him the link, but maybe he's not
Appropriate.
YouTube appropriate.
Ah,
Oh no. But I'm pretty relaxed on my channel, so it doesn't have to be real appropriate.
At least put a shirt on. Nobody's gonna see you waist down.
No, that's kimchi, asswipe. Shit.
That's great. That's great.
So, Stephen, I got to ask you, why are we always looking at the side of your head?
Oh, well, because of my camera facing different. I don't have a front facing camera.
Asswipe? What kind of shit is that? We don't swear on this channel.
I didn't swear. You said it.
You said asswipe.
No, I wrote it. You said it.
Is that better, Tommy?
Well, if he'd stopped dancing or whatever he's doing, I was getting dizzy there. Thought we were on the tilt-a-whirl. Yeah, that's better because now I know what he looks like. Otherwise, all I can see was ear
Yeah,
hair.
but you ain't seen him much. See, you know.
I was like,
What you look
"Hey,
like.
why does this guy always come on here and talk to me like this?"
Because he doesn't want to look at you. That's because he doesn't want to look at you, honey.
Right? What up, Dwayne? Fine, don't
Hi,
talk to
man.
me now. I see your state's red.
So is Texas.
Yeah, it probably will stay red.
Well,
But
we knew
it's
Texas-
very conservative Republican here, so
So are they promising you can have more wives now, more than you all can, or
Here comes the stereotype stuff. How many wives you got, Dwayne?
counting my wife that I have now, just one.
I'm
I
telling
thought he was
you,
going
I'm
to
telling
get
you,
smart.
it is so
Now,
funny. As
now,
soon
I've had
as you say
I've had
Utah-
a few wives before this one, but they weren't my wives. Just saying.
That is so wrong.
I love that.
It's
though.
true,
As soon as you say Utah, that's the first thing that comes to people's minds.
Are you in
Yep.
Utah? You're in Utah, Dwayne?
I am.
Mhm.
Yep. Out here where nobody else lives.
I thought we were going to have more than one wife in Utah.
You got the whole state to yourself.
Yep.
Nobody really wants to go live from there except for Dwayne.
I think we have think we have like 3 million people in our whole state.
Let's see.
In your whole state?
3
Yeah,
million?
I think that's.
Million?
I think so. Let me check.
I was gonna say that doesn't sound like very much.
I'm about to check my numbers.
3.2.
Okay.
Oh, if I'm with that and that.
Yep, I have 3.2 million people in my whole
Oh,
state.
very good.
There we go.
Good, more for me.
You can have it.
I'm good.
I owe it to you.
12.8 million in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. See, and I
In
got
Pennsylvania?
3.2. And my state is probably twice your state.
I don't even know what Wisconsin is. Let's see. $5.86 million. That's it. I actually thought we had more than that. And our poorest county is Menominee. Oh,
Look, just
Forest
in
County. Here, let
Richmond,
me try that.
yeah, it just came up as poorest county.
Hey, Dwayne, how far are you from Draper?
About 10 minutes.
See, my
I'm just
cousin
south
lived-
of Draper.
My cousin lived there.
Tommy,
Oh yeah,
remember
Yes,
when
on
people
the mountain.
Yep.
asked about why Virginia was so blue? Just in Richmond, just in the city, there's 228,000. In the suburb around it, just one of the suburbs, there's 328,000.
PA turned red.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mhm.
That's surprising.
Where should I put my light bulbs so they don't break?
Oh, man.
Hey,
That
just
Boy, you really need to ask questions like that online.
Well, she bought the most fragile light bulbs you can buy.
oh, you could break those easy. I have. Whoa, those things are long.
It's for
Yeah.
the light above my desk.
Yeah, and I tried to put those LED replacements in there that they said it's compatible with ballast systems and bullshit.
Yeah, no. If it's a fluorescent, it needs to be a newer ballast. If it's an
Yeah.
old ballast, it doesn't work. But if it's a newer ballast, it will be LED capable.
Yeah. It doesn't work.
We were around about a year or 2 years old.
Yeah, no, this fixture here, I got them at an auction or something. These things are probably from the 80s.
Yeah, then it definitely doesn't have the right
They got,
right ballast in it.
I mean, they got the cool bulbs in them that hum and everything, you know.
Oh, right, and they warm up.
Yeah.
And when it's cold, it takes like 20 minutes to warm up.
Yep. And they flicker.
Yep. Looking like poltergeist.
For free. Well, it was free for me.
I'm gonna convert over to the LED ones, but
They last a whole lot.
Pricey all at once, but I think it's better in the long run.
I mean, I could do some really nice lights down here. There's auctions all the time where they have some really nice where I could put in like the recessed
Can
you
light.
know, panels and stuff, but I'm not gonna do that. It's not my house, you know.
We already made the
Yeah,
house.
but you might put it down there just for you, so you can take better pictures and see your eyes stay so they don't get all tired and shit.
Yeah, I got this light, this soft white light that I got on me right here is killing my eyeballs.
Yeah, see, I don't do any soft light at all. Everything I have is daylight.
Yeah, this is the only one I have, and I'm so used to all the daylight that we have throughout the whole house.
Yeah, that's too.
That now this soft light is actually like hurting my eyes and everything.
Right, it makes everything like yellow. It's like
Yeah,
that doesn't look right.
yeah, it's horrible.
Steve, how are you, man? I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah, pretty good. Can't
Yeah.
complain. Don't do no good.
Uh,
I think last time I talked to you,
Yeah.
2 years, 2 years ago, being truthful.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. To say it's been a minute. I've been around forever. Keep running back into people that I've seen, like James. I knew James, I don't know, 6
Yeah, I
years.
know him before everybody. You know, I mean, when he used to do the green room and all that, they used to back
Yep.
in the day.
Yep. And then he, when he used to live in California, and would be sitting around his like campfire in the backyard,
Yep.
drinking, talking trash.
Yep.
No,
I
not
think him. What was it? Him and Scott and somebody else. I can't remember.
Yeah, and they also had, oh man, who was that other guy? Shit, that's a long time ago.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, no, it wasn't Bumberg. It was shit. I can't think of his name. Mike McCluskey.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Like, cause trying to remember his damn name.
That was 5 or 6 years ago.
I know.
And I remember that one guy that just passed away about a couple of years ago from cancer.
Who did?
That one guy used to be around, passed away with cancer. I can't remember his last name.
The one that lives in L.A.
Yeah.
Yeah. OG Picker was his name. I can't think of what his actual name was right now.
Yeah. He used to be a humdinger.
Yeah. He was a good guy. He was a good guy.
Yep, he was.
I can't think of his name. Yeah, it'll come to me eventually. Wasn't it a girl's name or something close to, something that could be either way, or like Dana?
Dana, yeah.
I didn't even realize I had a couple sales here. I better get them off of Macari. Actually, I had a couple on Macari too.
Have you ever hear from Chris anymore?
Not really. He's still out there. I I play games with him and stuff, but I don't talk to him quite much anymore. He doesn't do reselling. He just I don't even know what he does.
Did he ever get married again?
No, he never. No, not that I know of. He was going to, but
yeah, I know.
something.
I know. I never got into his business.
Yeah. So he's out there. He doesn't resell. I think he was playing poker.
Yeah, he was playing a little bit poker.
He play little side gigs of poker, and that would help him. Where did James go? Misha wants to know.
James, I'm not sure. We were supposed to be on here like pretty late evening was our initial plan, and then
he may fell asleep.
He didn't care where the conversation was going, I guess, so he left. But he said he had to get up early.
You didn't know you have tried to offend him? Is that what you're trying to say?
I didn't try to offend him.
He was mad at me because I said COVID came from China.
Oh.
No, I mean,
Yes, he was.
I don't know. He just got started getting a little bent, and
yeah, that's weird. Usually James is pretty
happens.
Pretty even keeled.
He was like, well, if you're just gonna talk shit out of your ass and pull things out of the air, I'm like, well, okay, it's not out of the air. It's actually, here I can bring up document proof, data. And he's like, well, I gotta get up early. So I don't know. I don't know if he got mad or if his plans changed or what. It seems like he got a little upset, and
he may be just feeling bad.
And he might have just been stoned.
Yeah,
got a bad strain.
Yeah, and he left me. My title's James and Tommy, and James is not here.
Yeah, well, that's just because you're egoist. You're egotistical. James and Tommy, and don't worry about James.
Yeah. Let's see what the hell is going on here. Okay. Yeah, way too many windows open.
That what confused me when I had a bunch of windows.
So during my life, I had 2 Macari sales and 2 eBay sales, and all I heard was 1 cha-ching.
What's
You
it say?
suck.
Oh.
I mean, good job, but you suck.
Have you been posting a lot on Macari?
I usually cross post just about everything to Macari.
I used to till all this behind where you, the postal behind a little bit. So you had to wait till you get your money when they get the package and get their money. And half the time they don't give you a a rating. Macari had to jump in and give you a rating.
Right.
Yeah. I will see. I haven't had any. I haven't had any delayed postage, so I'm afraid about it. I've had quite a few Macari sales. Everything. Usually, I'll get 3 out of 5 on the ratings. 2 of them I'll have to wait, for Macari to do it.
Do their 3 days.
I mean, I actually like Macari. I just need to know what kind of clientele they like to go, what kind of stuff. That's what I like to debate more.
Rare Masonic penny meats.
A lot of stuff, they ain't the crowd that shops that kind of stuff I have once in a while.
I like Macari. I have no problems with Macari.
No.
Yeah, I don't have any problems either.
eBay.
Only problem I have is they want you to promote it down to the last dollar. So what I usually did is in the listing and relist it. That way I start back from scratch and then promote it again.
I like Macari for a couple of reasons. One, after that rating or that 3 days, it's done.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about them filing a return or any of that crap.
Yep.
For 30, 60 days, 120 days, whatever the hell it is. It's a done deal. And I like Macari for bigger items. If I'm shipping out a 15-pound box that's this big, Macari has much better rates than eBay can even come close to.
Yeah. I'll tell you the thing I don't like about Macari. 40-letter titles.
Yep. It must
I
be
hate that crap. I have such a hard time getting enough of the information in 40 letters to actually get across what I'm selling.
Right.
Mel was jamming on that game, wasn't she? Rebecca sent you a message, you didn't even see it.
And they need to work on their categories too, a little bit.
Well, Macari says straight out that they're not, at least at this point, and they didn't initially design for the reseller to build a business on their platform.
No.
True. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be. Yeah.
They were more of just, I'm cleaning out my closet. I'm going to sell a couple of things,
Oh, Destiny's asking you questions in the chat, Tommy. What time you got to set an alarm?
Whatever time you feel you need to set it for, because I don't usually need an alarm. And if I do need an alarm, it's going to be later than the alarm you're going to need because it takes you a lot longer to get ready.
Yeah, what he said, damn it.
Yep.
What is it?
I mean, I give us 2 hours from the time I say we're going to leave to get to our appointment. And I say 2 hours because it's an hour and 10 minutes away. And we never get in the truck on time. And so I can wake up like 15 minutes before that and be ready.
Yeah.
Sad that Rebecca
Yeah,
knows what I'm doing.
that's me too.
Absolutely sad that Rebecca knows me to a T.
Let's see, I gotta see, just jumping through chat here. Macari's cha-ching has been wonky. Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
I don't get it.
When I had swiped my phone to actually come up, mine don't come up till I swipe the phone if I got sell. And heck, some point I get my cha-ching, I have it packed up and shipping label out.
Can I?
And Misha says she loves the Macari auto rating. I do too. You know, I anticipate that they're not gonna rate me, and I'm gonna have to wait for the auto rating. I'm fortunate enough to be in a position to where I'm not right here waiting. I need that money right now. You know, I wish he'd hurry up and rate me because
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
you know
Yeah.
I'm not in that position, so I'm fortunate that way. If I had to, like, dang, I need them to hurry up and rate me. I got to pay a bill. I got to do this. I got to do that. It probably stressed me out more, but I'm less stressed waiting if I have to wait that full 3 days after delivery to get my rating than I am on a return that may occur for 30 or 60 days, especially if it's a more expensive item. You know, now I might have that money immediately, but really I got to sit on it just in case the file a return.
Trump is still losing.
You still get an invoice, Tommy, when you should manage your payments, as to pay your fees, or they take it as fees up before the sale. I mean,
Managed payment takes out their final value fees and stuff right off the top. Your invoice, from what I'm seeing, all my invoice consists of is my store subscription and promoted listing fees.
okay.
Those are the only two fees that I'm seeing on my managed payments.
See, that way it should be a long time ago.
You know, I'm used to paying my invoice. You know, I used to pay it like once a week.
So I do too.
I do the thing, and it's like,
Mine-
it'd
Close
be
it out
anywhere
on Friday.
between like $190, $225. So I'd never let it mount up for a month. Oh my God, then that would just totally slam me at the end of the month. Now, my what do I owe right now? I think I owe like $6.21, and it's been like 2 weeks since I paid my invoice.
Lisa is saying Texas is Trump.
So far,
I don't think they don't think they called it yet.
I'm seeing here. Let me share this real quick. Seeing quite a bit of red.
Yeah, that's
red.
Me too. Was it 108 to 131? But Biden still has California probably, so that's a big one.
Yeah.
But then Donald's probably gonna get Texas. That's like 30 something, 38 or something.
Yeah,
I think it's actually gonna be a lot closer than people thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a landslide. You know, I know a lot of people are anticipating a landslide.
I don't see that.
It's enough to keep it interesting. It's enough
I
to have
guess.
the party contest it. It'll be close enough for that.
It would. It could be a landslide, and they're still going to contest it.
I wonder how many times they're going to recount this time.
It's going to be a mess. I think we all know it. Either way.
Yeah.
Either way, yeah.
I
Exactly.
know they can't do that, but they've been better off to postpone the election to next year. But I know they can't do that because of the Constitution thing.
It still wouldn't have made it any smoother. I don't think if they would have.
That now. Yeah.
No.
Let's see. Yeah,
See, what
so
is it?
Utah's almost 60-40.
Yeah. 60. It's showing me 64% of your votes have been counted.
Yeah, and 55 to 40, or 56 to 41, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, it's like I said, we're always a Republican state. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Wisconsin, we're sitting at 51 to 47.5.
See, we used to be a Democrat state. Last couple of years, we were Republican.
Shoot, I don't even know the last time Utah was a Democratic state. Let's see.
1994.
That's funny. I just started it out, and it, yeah, 1964. You're right.
Going on in Minnesota, Rebecca? 60%.
I didn't guess.
We have a lot of new people in Texas because it's awesome here, but why don't you vote like they did in the states he fled from? What the fuck?
Well, in Texas, a public Republican state.
Usually,
Yeah, because most
it's,
of the president.
it's almost like a swing state, but it's usually Republican.
Yeah.
Michigan. What's Michigan doing here? 55, Donald. 39% of votes counted.
I think it's funny that New Hampshire hasn't posted its. It's like the first one that closes, and it's not posting yet.
Yeah, what is up with that? So they're saying only 42%
It's
of
not
their
like
votes
it's close.
counted.
I mean, yeah.
Right. They're only 42%. Maybe they're really slow there.
Yeah, maybe. 42% reporting.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's got to travel back to the city. Or from the city.
Well, one more hour, all be 6 o'clock, all over the country, right? Because it's 3 hours. The most is 4 hours different, right? In everybody's time zone.
Huh?
Or time zones. I said it's 11 o'clock. Everybody be 4 hours. You know, I mean, be 6 o'clock over with at 11 o'clock.
Oh, at 11.
In 15 minutes on the East Coast.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out here. You know, that's why I'm saying that way.
Yeah. I don't know. You know, like I say, we're gonna have an idea, you know, tonight, but we ain't gonna have no answer.
Nah.
Illinois is doing horrible.
3 days later, maybe.
Shit, I'd be lucky if it's 2 days later.
Right?
Do they get all the call-in voting? I mean, mail voting?
I was say call-in voting. You could call it and vote too.
They have to get all the ones from the absentee ballot stuff still, like armed forces and stuff. That's usually what takes a little bit extra time is to get all them counted from all over the damn world.
Oh, we had a very loud parade during during Mel and Rebecca's auction. They had a big Trump parade go past Rebecca's house. All polls will be, Eric says, all polls will be closed at 11 except for Alaska and Hawaii. We'll see. Couldn't we all just live in one? Weren't they talking about getting rid of time zones a while back?
I don't know.
No, they would talk about daylight savings time.
Or daylight saving. Was that what it was? Daylight savings time? Yeah, I suppose they really couldn't get rid of time zones. That would really screw some shit up.
Not really. People would just have to change their hours. Yeah, I'm open from 3 p.m. to 9 a.m.
Yeah, I suppose it would make YouTube time a lot simpler.
It would be easy for us.
That will confuse me when I put on a sale and stuff on eBay. Pacifica time.
Dang.
Yeah, I suppose we could have the same. Oh no.
Now then, that would screw up the daylight and dark if we have all the same time zone.
Well, yeah, it would be light at 3 a.m. in some places. That's all right.
Yeah, it's just a number.
Heck, I don't even know what a day a week is anymore.
Oh, I thought you lose track to all of that when you're a reseller. When I became full-time reseller, I never know what day it is. Every day is like the same. It's like,
And then like a Friday,
it's like I lost that whole, ooh, thank God it's Friday type thing,
yeah,
because Friday's no different than Monday to me. I do the same shit every day, and Saturday and Sunday is the same. Actually, there is a difference. Sunday, there's not as much YouTube activity, so I don't have as many things to watch while I'm down here working. That's about the only difference.
So that means you probably get some actual work done then.
Right, right. Or I go upstairs because I'm bored because there's nobody to listen to, and then I get.
how many hours a day you put into your business, Tommy?
You know, I should
Average.
probably track that. That would be a good thing to know, because I honestly couldn't tell you, because some days I bet you I don't put in an actual hour of work because I come down here to work, but then it's like, well, I'm gonna look something up real quick, and I end up in a rabbit hole.
Yep.
Or I start watching a YouTube. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna put them on and listen while I do some work, and then somebody says something, I get involved in chat, and then
But you could close all your browsers except the browser you're working on.
yeah. And that when I really need to get shit done, like when I need to get shit done, I put on music.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just turn the music on and just go do shit.
Yeah.
I don't have to watch, like YouTube.
There's days that I'll come down here, and I'll be down here all day, but I probably actually didn't do an hour's worth of any valuable work. It was just a little bit of this, tinker with that. I'm gonna fuck around and
clean up your desk.
Yeah, I'm gonna move some stuff around, and then there's other days where 12 hours I'm banging it. Doom, 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 doom. So I don't know. And then tracking, if you track like your sourcing time and running to the post office, which I never really consider that work time, because there's always other stops in there, like not like, ooh, it took me 20 minutes to run to the post office and back, because I stopped at the grocery store, I stopped at Quick Trip, it's like,
right.
The post office is just like a midway stop. When I'm outsourcing, I don't do what a lot of these people do. I don't live in the area where I can be like, all right, Saturday morning, I'm out the door at 6 o'clock. I'm hitting rummages till noon. I don't have that many rummages.
Me either.
And my rummages,
I don't have nothing on mine.
if I want to hit 5 good rummages, it's going to take me probably 5 hours, because one's 20 minutes that way, the other one's 20 minutes that way. There's 2 together, 45 minutes up the road. So, it's like I can't go and hit like a neighborhood that has 10, 15 rummages going on.
No.
And that's why I was saying earlier, I would love to be not in a metropolitan area, but close to one, 15, 20 minutes outside of one.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm about, I'm 15 minutes away from Salt Lake. So
I don't know if Mel was working hard or if Mel was really into her game.
Yeah, I think she was into her game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Rebecca was like, hey, Mel, get a drink, breathe, blink.
Something.
JRK says, isn't it nice to have that freedom? That's That's what I like. I am by no means getting rich at being a reseller, but
You're not?
I love the freedoms that I have, you know.
Well, like you have all these doctor appointments with Destiny. If you have actually a real job, well, you know, I mean, a full-time job,
Right.
the employers don't like
Oh,
you involved and stuff.
if I had a full-time job, I'd have been fired already by the amount of time I would have had to take off, you know.
Yeah, that's the problem, you know, because your employers don't understand stuff.
Well, I don't know if it's so much that they don't understand stuff, because if I was an employer, you know, I don't know if I'd be considered an asshole employer or not. But I mean, if I got somebody that's working for me that had to take off as much as I would have to take off, I would probably tell them, hey, this isn't a good fit for you. Because if I'm employing somebody and I count on them being there 40 hours a week, I'm scheduling my workload around that. So I need you to be here 40 hours a week. I understand occasionally something comes up. Okay, yeah, you know, take a day.
I'm not trying to say. I mean,
take 2 days, maybe, you know. But I mean, we have a lot that, you know, they say life happens, shit happen. We have a lot of shit happen. So, I mean, I would not expect an employer to put up with me.
Nope, that's what I'm saying. It's hard to, being truthful, when you start being self-employed, I don't think you can go back.
Yeah, and like JR says, if I want to fish for a day, shit, I can do that. You know, like today. All right, it was beautiful. I didn't do hardly any work today because I had to go mess around with my truck, you know. And I can wait till the nice weather comes. I don't have to be like, damn, I got to do it on my day off when it's freezing or anything like that. So I love what being a reseller can do for me on a bigger level than just financial.
Well, just as long as you're happy and you're paying your bills, it all matters. Don't matter what you do.
You know, now I just got to get more money than just bill money. Now I want some toy money too, you know. I was like, damn, I was looking at this bass boat. Like around here now, winter's coming. People are selling boats cheap. They don't want to store them. And I'm like, man, this guy's got a nice Ranger, but you know, I can't come up off $4,200 for it. Just I ain't got it like that, you know. But I'm hoping at some point Destiny stays healthy for a while. The kids cooperate a little bit. I might be able to get there.
Sure.
You're right. It's not going to happen.
Something's going to throw it into the thing.
But it's I got a frustrating life, but I got a good life too. You know.
Oh yeah, I think that's everybody.
Well,
not everybody, but most
Well, you
people.
still work a full-time job, aren't you?
I have a full-time job.
Yep.
And then I also have my motorcycle business, and I have my reselling business.
Oh, I didn't know you had a motorcycle business.
Yeah, it's fairly new.
Is it?
So, but yep, keeping busy.
You got to have multiple streams.
Oh, I know.
You have to, because you never know what's going to happen to any one of them. You know.
Yep, that's for sure.
Yeah, 1 month.
My problem is that one of them's cutting into the other too much. You know, the motorcycle business, I'm not making a lot of money right now. It's all in bikes sitting in the garage waiting to sell.
Right, but
I'm taking a lot of time, and then so my eBay business is like, like damn it.
Right. So you going to sell parts on eBay, your motorcycle parts, or how you going to interchange with that?
I have sold motorcycle parts on eBay. Right now, I don't have any to sell. I have a bunch of bikes that are like half put together. So I want to make sure I get all of it put together before I try and sell all the extra.
Okay, I see. I just wonder how you working with things.
Yep.
I thought maybe you doing salvage.
James cut out shortly after you left. He had to go. So what do you think about that, Dwayne? I mean, I'm curious because I go through some of that with things that we got going on as far as like trying to get the decals up and running, but then it takes effect on the eBay side of it. So I totally relate. I totally relate to what you're saying. So how do you manage that? What's your thought process on that?
Well, I haven't instituted it yet, but what I plan on doing is setting aside specific days for specific things. You know, Sunday is going to be a bike day, and maybe Monday and Tuesday are going to be eBay days, just so that I can keep everything flowing. If I don't schedule myself, I'll stay out in the garage. I enjoy the garage way more than I enjoy eBay. So I'll stay out there and fiddle fuck around and do whatever. I have to kind of force myself to go back to work.
Right. See, I get like that too. And it's like, okay, I'm spending time on this. It's not paying off right now.
Right.
It's hurting the other business, but this one isn't going to pay off unless I invest that time.
Yeah, exactly. You kind of have to weigh the options and weigh the what's going to do best for you
in the long
run versus right now. But see, like right now for me, in order to keep that one running, the motorcycle running, I need to make some money here so I can buy parts for there.
Right. That's exactly how it is here too. I mean, the eBay, the bargain effect business funds the Prince by TV business.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how it works here too. My my daytime job pays all my bills. Well, all the bills that I pay. Then eBay pays for the extras and the stuff that I do out in the garage. If the garage isn't making money, because periodically, I mean, I've sold a couple of bikes, so I'll get a decent inflow of money, but it's just not consistent.
Mm-hmm.
So, but now it's coming into winter time. I've got quite a few project bikes out there that I won't be trying to buy new bikes. I'll be like, okay, I've got enough bikes. I just need to do what I've got to do, and then be able to sell them in the spring because they don't suffer crap here in the winter.
Yeah, that's how it is.
What kind of bikes you been doing? You been doing street bikes or dirt bikes or?
Not street bikes. I don't have any dirt bikes. I have a Suzuki VS 1400 that I ride. My son-in-law has one that he rides. I have a 2005 Boulevard S40. I have two XS 1100 Yamahas. Well, actually, there's three in the garage. Two of them are 1.5 are mine. Well, one's kind of a parts bike. It's like it's if I need a part off it, I steal it. If he needs a part off it, because he's building an XS 1100 as well. So, what else do I have? I have the other Savage that on the back porch. That was just a parts bike for the 2005. I bought the whole bike for $150, and then took the motor out, put it right into the 2005, and it started right up. So, see, what else do I have? I think that's it. Oh, and then my daughter's bike. She has a Kawasaki 550.
How big is your garage?
25 by 25 or 25 by 22 or something.
Oh, man.
It's a 2-car garage. 2+ I think is what they call it.
Mine isn't even hardly.
Yeah, you're talking. Yours is like a carport with a door.
Yeah, I mean, you could put a compact car in there and squeeze out of the door, but like to try to pull my Explorer in there and open my door, it's not happening.
Yeah. Those are actual garages.
Yeah, I need to. Yeah, it's useless. It's like a shed. It's a fancy shed.
It is. It's a car shed.
Yeah.
So,
Look at my map. I'm looking. I seen. What am I looking at here?
What's going on?
I'm seeing that Minnesota.
Oh. Damn, it went to 209. All the West Coast.
Oh, damn.
Biden's at 209. Trump's at 112.
We need something to happen.
I think Trump's going to win. Unless something weird happens. Because there's 11 votes there. 21, about 27. They're light blue. And that's not enough to put him over the 270. So, going to be close.
Yeah, nowhere near the landslide that either party was talking about, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Well, they always got to talk it up. I mean, everybody knew it was kind of half and half for the most part.
I really didn't think so.
You thought it was going to be more one-sided?
Yeah, I really did.
Huh.
I mean, more than what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
What? So I thought Trump was going to win by a big number, like huge. Huge numbers like nobody's ever seen before.
In order to do that, though, he would have to land New York or California, and I don't see that happening.
No.
You mean you think he won't win New York since that's his home state?
No, it's already blue. Yeah, it's already pulled in its numbers. I mean, they're 52% reporting, and Biden's at 60%. So,
right.
Yeah, New York is a very liberal place. California and New York are very liberal typically, so that's always have to get all the other states basically. Land a few swing states like Texas, Ohio, Michigan, some of those, and then so you can win. Oh, so it's just called Florida for Trump.
Now you got all them old people down there. I mean, sorry, Tommy, I make you choke.
They get 29.
He promised them handicap carts.
Oh, what the hell is she spewing?
Who are you talking to about?
This is all I don't know. I guess Nancy Pelosi's live talking some bullshit. I don't know.
Yep, 98% reporting in Florida, 51 to 47. You should pull that. So
I would say Trump would go and take it.
Yeah, no, unless something weird happens with what he's already leading in these states, he should be able to get it.
Yep.
Like you said, especially if he pulls Ohio. Ohio's like 18. Pennsylvania's 20. So you're just looking for that $100, aren't you, Tommy?
I am. I could use it. Then I could get a name.
Maybe that's why he bailed off. He's like, man, start looking at the numbers.
then I could get a name brand fuel pump.
Oh no! You think the name brand parts any better than the aftermarket ones?
Actually, I need to order my fuel pump. I've been meaning to do that since about 5 o'clock.
Where do you damn fuel?
Well, I'll tell you what. I can get what is it? Delphi? How do you say that?
Nelson,
Yep. Now, if I want to get that brand fuel pump, it's gonna just for the pump module. It's gonna run me about $98.
Uh-huh.
I can get me an off-brand that they're claiming is equivalent for $16.49.
16?
Oh yeah.
Why don't you buy 3 of those?
It's got a 2. It comes with a 2-year. For the Delphi,
You buy 3 of them,
1 year.
and you'll still be good.
Mhm.
and you have a trap door now to get to your fuel pump. So
I do, but the Delphi only has a 1 year.
I'll go with the 2 years and see what happens.
That's what I figured. I could buy a whole
I probably
bunch.
would too, man. I'd probably go cheap.
Yeah.
Depending on how hard it is to get to it. I mean, how hard is it to drop your tank?
Oh, I don't have to do that no more.
Oh, did you cut a hole in the bed?
I cut the hole.
It's actually a good play, man. That's a good idea because it's not fun. But yeah, if you cut a hole in the bed and then you can either patch it up or just cover it up. So yeah, I would definitely go for the $16 one then.
Yeah, because now all it is, popping that plate up, which I'm just gonna duct tape in place.
Uh-huh.
I got some nice aircraft duct tape, and it's under the rug, so I'm gonna put that, and then I just pop that up. The plug's right there, fuel lines are right there, and
exactly
6 or 8 little 8mm bolts, and boom, it's out.
Yeah, I would definitely do a 16 then. And then,
But
like you said, if
it's
it
probably
fails,
going to work for someone else. He would charge $94 and put a $16 part on.
Let's see, I'm actually gonna order it right now before I forget.
Where you ordering it from?
eBay,
eBay.
but it's coming from the U.S.
Yep.
yeah, when they say that, I love that. Shipped from the U.S., which means it's sitting in a port in Los Angeles. It just got off the boat.
Yeah,
I bought something like that one time, and I called them on that, and they gave my money back on it.
Let's see. Here, I was going to ask you
Why
about.
is the tracking say coming from there and you say from the U.S.?
I get distracted. Let me order this first. Okay, where is it? There it is, $16.80. That's how much it is. Free shipping.
Use the PayPal account so you get 2% back.
No, my PayPal got all jacked up when we got hacked, so I just use my bank.
You don't do nothing with PayPal no more?
No, not at the moment.
I don't either.
I still keep in mind. I mean, it don't matter when I go and manage the payments or not. I still gonna keep it.
The thing is nothing ever goes to it though. So
But
you have to manually fill it.
I buy Pochi from that.
So this would be coming from Rowland Heights, California.
Rowland Heights.
Yeah.
Keep the track.
As long as it gets here before December 24th, I think you should. It's probably actually in the U.S.
Yeah. No, it says that the delivery between the 9th and the 12th.
Okay, on the 13th, if you don't get it, file late charging. They give you $5 back.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm one of them kind of assholes. They shouldn't promise if you can't deliver it.
Yeah.
Update.
But I really don't care when I get stuff. Really, I mean, this long I know in a decent time frame. I'm not one of them times I have it next day. Usual. That won't make me mad when I go to the parts house anymore. All we can get in the next day or two. I said, if I'm going to do that, I imagine just order it myself.
Yeah. That's true.
I know they can't carry every part in the parts, place no more, but still, I mean, the point of it. Why would I want to pay more if I can't do it that day?
Yeah.
My order is in. All right.
All right. I know what you're doing next weekend.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Well,
maybe
it
it'll come Monday.
doesn't have to be a next weekend for you. Every day's a weekend for Tommy.
Pretty much. I mean, it'd be nice if it came Monday because we're still supposed to have some decent weather.
I know our weather gonna be like in the 70s and 60s.
That's what ours was today. Ours was downright warm today. It was like 72.
42.
Kind of hoping it holds off by a couple more weeks.
Let me bring this over
Weather
here.
here.
Wayne, what do you think of Kenda tires?
That's what's on my bike.
Let me see.
It's not the brand that I would buy, but that's what's on my bike.
Yeah,
If I was to buy a tire, I'd buy a Shinko probably. They're a pretty decent low price tire.
okay.
No, she
So
had
this is the set for mine.
Mm-hmm.
123. Yep, free shipping.
Yeah.
Or what was the other brand you said?
Shinko. SHINKO. They're about $55 a piece.
So this one's 140 free shipping.
Oh, okay. So that's what yours is 140. That's I've had good luck with Shinkos. Like I said, Kenda's what's on my bike now.
Mhm.
It depends on how much riding you're going to do. Honestly, if you're going to be riding a lot, I'd put a little bit more money into the tire. If you're just going to, if it's a weekend warrior, you're going to go, 20 miles and 30 miles at a time. A cheap tire is good. A Shinko is good. A Kenda's good. Something like that.
Yeah, because not on that bike. I'm not gonna do any big
touring.
Yeah, right.
Or if you ride in the rain, that's another thing. If you ride in the rain, it's good to find a rain good tire. But most people are kind of fair weather riders unless they ride to work every day, and that's what they have to do. So I like
that bike there is going to be more of let's just get out and go for a ride, take a cruise around the lake, which takes about an hour and 15 minutes. But it's not going to be like shit. Let's jump on the bike and ride out by Dwayne,
Right. Well, and they, I think the Shinkos last about 10 to 15,000 miles typically. So,
and then how hard? See, I got a guy here that says he'll mount and balance for $50.
I do it my own. It's not hard.
Well,
if you ever done a bicycle tire, it's the same thing, only the sidewall's a little stiffer.
Yeah, I can, because I do my own trailer tires and all of that. I've even done passenger car. I don't do my truck ones, but those are a pain in the ass.
And then to balance it, if you go on YouTube, there's a great one that shows you how to balance them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you tip you stop the tire and let it find its spot where it's low.
Mm-hmm.
And then you put a weight on top, and then you roll it. And then if it stays, then you got it in the right place. If it goes one way or the other, you move the weight a little. It's very simple.
I never even paid attention. Do you use sticky weight or what?
Some use sticky weights on the rim, and some will use around the spoke, like a spoke weight, kind of curls around it like a spring.
Okay. Hey, Dennis, dude, what's happening, man? Been a while.
Oh yeah, there.
What is Rebecca? A bike rack from? I don't want to put on a bike rack. It's not a bicycle.
Yeah.
I would never spend $140 on a set of bicycle tires.
Jeez.
I sold $50 bicycle seat this week.
I know there's bike tires that bicycle tires that cost, but they That's if you're into that intense freestyle, extreme X Games type shit. You know.
Jump off a mountain, and your tires better hold up.
Yeah, but I figure I'm going to order some of the stuff that I want for the bike over winter, and that way I can
stuff to fiddle with and think around with.
Yep, and then I'm going to take the tank off, the gas tank off, and I'm going to drain it out and everything, and I think I'm going to take the petcock off because it's kind of grindy.
Oh yeah.
So I'm sure there's some rust. So I'm gonna take a look at that and see if it can, if there's just crud and I can flush it through or something. Otherwise,
they make petcock rebuild kits too.
Well,
they're cheap. And usually it's an O-ring and a new spring, a new spring washer. And
well, I'll show you this, and then you'll see why I won't even probably mess with that. Because on eBay, free shipping.
Okay. Yeah. Is that the vacuum assisted one, or is that just a straight?
No,
I think it's just a straight.
It's just a gravity.
Yeah. So you just got to make sure you turn it off every time. That's all.
Which I have to do now.
Oh, do you? Well, there you go. Yeah. Dennis wants to know what kind of bike you have.
A 1980 Honda CX500 Custom. Or is it the Deluxe? Is it the Custom?
Rebecca just said, "Welcome back, Mel," and now she's gone.
Oh, she had a trouble.
Oh, he had the Custom, he had the Deluxe, and then he had one other version. And the other version looked different. It had a different tank, and
usually they're like special. I know that's what Yamaha calls theirs. The tank that's different is a special.
Yeah, this had like a Saber
1100 special, or
Yeah, the other one has like a Saber style, like from the Sabers.
The boxy one.
Yeah, it's boxy, and longer.
Yeah.
It's nice because it's like a 6.5 gallon tank compared to my 2.5.
Yeah, that's nice.
And that 2.5 gallon tank's kind of a pain.
Yeah, but I have I think mine's 2.8. It's basically a 100-mile tank. I get 100 miles, and then I start to get close to the reserve, so then I have to get gas. So I have a 100-mile tank.
Dennis, I can. What did I do here? Oh, I can show you a picture here. That's the bike there, except I took the ugly ass windjammer off the front.
Good.
It was all, like right around the corner. Well, you can't. Let me get my mouse. Right around here, it was all letting go.
Right, separating.
And then my dad had let somebody ride it once, and he clipped something and fucked up the windshield. So this is actually like a cut piece of plexiglass that looks like crap.
Oh.
And when you're going down the road, it goes
right.
So I took that off. I think I'm gonna go with. I have a windshield for it if I want to put a windshield on it. It's those universal, just the windshield.
The 2 bars.
I think it look better without it.
Yeah, mounts onto the fork and have hooks. You can actually remove it if you want.
Oh, okay. So it's that kind of, because there's the 2 kinds that have the balls and on the handlebars, and they have the 2 rods that go up and into the ball that goes under the thing, and then they have the ones that go on the forks that kind of almost like clamp on.
Yeah, this is the one that goes on the forks and clips on. So if you wanted to remove it, you could just by pulling the 2 levers and sliding it up.
Yeah. Now I've got a few more things to fix on my damn bike. So.
Oh, that's what she was talking about. Okay. Rebecca was talking about a motorcycle lift, not a bike. I thought she was talking about like a bike rack for a car. Yeah, you have those, don't you, Dwayne?
What? A lift?
Yeah.
I don't. I actually have a table that it doesn't lift up. I just have to drive it on or push it on.
Oh,
It's a tie down table. Basically, it's an old coffee table, a metal coffee table with plywood in it. 2 of them welded together.
oh, well, hey, that works. Eh?
Yeah, no, it worked great. I bought it from a guy for like $30, I think, and it saves my knees. So no complaints there.
But still, even with that lift, Rebecca, it's not going to help me change the tire.
Nope.
You
I mean,
do
still sitting on the tires.
if you are going to do it yourself, it pays to go to. I think Harbor Freight even has them to get the wheel pries. Basically, they're they look like brake spoons, only bigger, so you can pry off the tire.
Oh,
Tire irons is what they're actually called, but most people think of a tire iron with the the thing on the end.
right. Yeah, so I didn't know the proper name. I actually have. They look like 2 little, they look like big butter spreaders, is what I think.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, those are the good ones so you don't tear up your rim.
But as far as getting the tire off the bike, I just put it on the center stand. Like I had to change the front tire
Mm-hmm.
on the bike already, but I just found one mounted on a rim for like $25 in good shape because the original was all weather cracked and I didn't want to ride it that way.
Yeah.
So all I did is I just took a cylinder block and my tie down strap and put it on the center stand and tilted it back.
Yep.
If I want to do the front, then I'll do the same and tilt it forward.
Yep. Whatever works for you. I do have a motorcycle jack. I have actually 2 of them. So that's what I use. I have it's a jack. Basically, it looks like a transmission jack. It's got it's about like that.
Yeah, it's got
that works really good. Yeah, it goes right underneath.
If I was going to do a ton of work on bikes, I'd definitely invest in stuff like that. But when you're doing this one-off repair, it's kind of like,
exactly.
Oh, I'm in a backyard mechanic.
I can't remember what I bought that for. I think I bought it for $40 from a guy, and they're like $70 or $80 from Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
And then the other one I got when I bought the bike, I bought the 2005 S40. It was all apart in pieces, and he threw in a homemade bike jack.
Oh, shoot. There you go.
So, yeah, it worked good.
Let's see. Now I was moving around all my windows. I got to try.
Dennis says he has a VW trike. Man, you need to send some pictures, Dennis. That'd be cool.
Right.
I guess I have a 16cc in it, right?
What?
My Dennis says his is still new in the box. He's had it for 10 years. Well, someday, man, someday. Or send it to. Now, are you talking about a jack or an actual lift, Dennis?
Let's see, we got
the lift from Harbor Freight. It's like $450.
Oh no, you think Harbor Freight getting better on their tools than they used to be?
Not really.
If you only need it 1 or 2 times, that's cool.
If you make a living with tools, you don't want to go there. But if you need a grinder, you can buy 12 $5 grinders.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't realize this. Harbor Freight has a pretty decent warranty on their shit.
Oh yeah, because we have a drill about 3 years, and they took it back and they said, "Hey, throw a new one to us."
I mean, I had one of their Chicago brand, I don't know, $15 angle grinders, and I mean, I roached that thing bad. In my hand, it instantly got hot. It started. And
I have one that does that too. It's like, shit, I got to sit down for a minute.
And I had it for, I don't know, a year. And I just took it back and I just asked them, I said, what type of warranty do you have? And this was, I was going to be shady. I ain't going to lie. I was going to buy another one and put it in, swept the box. And they were like, oh, just go grab another one off the shelf.
Yeah, they don't care. They probably, get them made for $3 and sell them to you for 12.
So I was like,
Yeah. They don't care.
yeah, man, I roached that one up. I don't remember what I was cutting. I think I was cutting an exhaust because I had no Sawzall blades.
Yeah.
So I was using the grinder, and I don't know what happened. It just roached out on me.
Yeah, mine. I have one. I think it's like that, and it gets really hot. If you're using it to cut anything for any amount of time, it gets hot to the hand.
Yep. The motor right there, where you had a hole in it, motor right there.
Yeah, it just doesn't have very good cooling, I guess.
So when I cut, I don't currently own an angle grinder. I thought I did, but apparently I don't. And the ones that I had, I sold at the flea market.
Oh.
So I must have overcounted what I thought I had, because this morning I was like, oh, I don't know. Where the hell
Well,
is it?
just
You
give
know?
you an excuse to buy you a new tool.
Yeah,
So-
better ask Dirty Steve, man. It's probably in his truck.
It might be. No, I didn't want to spend the money on an angle grinder, because in order for me to, pay a like I had Ace here, they have them, but the cheapest one is $100 DeWalt.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait till I get to Harbor Freight. Well, Harbor Freight is like an hour and a half for me. And the closeout store here, they had one for like $35. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to pay $35 for a Harbor Freight brand that I can get for $15. So I just got me some cutting wheels and threw it on the drill.
Oh, wow. That probably took a minute.
Threw it on my big Milwaukee drill. It, totally to cut the hole, probably a half hour.
Wow.
You should get some of those shears, sheet metal shears.
Man, you think I got that much strength in my hands?
No. They have electric ones now. Harbor Freight have them for like less than $15 or $20.
The part of the conversation you probably didn't hear is Harbor Freight is an hour and a half from me.
Oh, okay, yeah. I can explain that. The hell I cut that hole in my billing with one of those sheet metal shears.
I mean, I have a pneumatic nibbler,
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
but I have like a quarter size hole in my compressor, so it doesn't do me no good either.
Get out the bubble gum. Just to make
I was
it work.
like, I wonder if JB Weld would fix that.
It might, just to get that cut through.
Right? I mean, it's not a real big. It's not like a big stand up. It's I don't know.
Is
It's
it in
probably
the
like
tank or in the motor?
it's in the tank.
Oh.
It's in the tank right where the wheel bracket is mounted. It rusted through there.
Destiny, if make him sign a waiver. Make sure you got insurance that day you're cutting the hole out.
Like I had Jaslyn standing there with the fire extinguisher just in case.
Good
But
for
surprisingly, there wasn't really any spark.
No, it wasn't going fast enough.
Yeah, probably not, because she saw like one little spark where it had the hump in the ridge, and it sparked a little bit. She's like, "Oh my goodness!" And I was like, "It's okay. We don't have to worry about sparks. We have to worry about flame."
She's going to use it, Tommy.
Well, yeah, I think she did. But no, it cut pretty smooth. It was just the pain in the ass part is I'm using my big ass Milwaukee drill.
Right.
So trying to hold it sideways and spin it around in an area that's like smaller than the length of the drill. So I'm kind of angling. It was like, but it worked. Whatever. Like I say, it took about a half hour, and I went through three of the little 4-inch cutoff wheels.
Right.
It'd get stuck in there, and then the disc would go flying.
Yeah, man, I got some of those.
But our liquidation place where they had the no-name angle grinder, they had the cutoff, little 4-inch cutoff discs for the drill, 49 cents a piece. So I didn't care if I burnt up 10 of them,
Right.
So I don't know. It looks like everybody pretty much cut out.
Yeah. Just
We We got talking car stuff. They weren't car fans. There was a lot of ladies though.
You can talk so much about the election.
Well, I wasn't gonna sit here and be like, okay, now we're 51.5.
Yeah, it got boring.
You gotta talk about something. Hey, you got Utah. Surprise, surprise.
But I see a lot of red up there.
I'm telling you.
What are you drinking for tonight?
A lot of pink.
Although Joe's winning the popular vote right now.
Yeah.
What's the show sponsored by, Tommy?
The show is sponsored by Hartley Brandy.
Hartley, VSOP Brandy.
Yeah, you put that VSOP under, that makes it better.
Yeah, that just, I don't even know what that stands for. I can't even remember.
Very special
Blend.
something. I don't know what the fuck it stands for. What does it? I mean, who else does that? Doesn't Christian Brothers put that on there? And
Yeah, I think a lot of brandy places do. It's very special old pale.
Oh,
that's what it stands for.
What really makes this like top-notch brandy, man, is that
is the $4 price tag?
It's the little Italian flag.
Oh, yep, there it is. Yep.
And it's made with imported brandy. It's made with imported brandy.
Imported from Louisville, Kentucky, I see.
It's not imported. It's just made with imported. So they probably put like a half a shot in the bottle. Now it's made with imported brandy.
Yeah, we imported the caps.
Right.
From China.
But brandy is not a liquor. It is a wine.
It's a distilled wine.
Yep. Forgot who this. Oh. Destiny messaged me. Mm-hmm.
I should probably get to bed. I got to get up.
Yeah.
0 dark 30.
Destiny just said, did you know that Sean Connery passed away on Halloween? Yes, honey, I did. I knew he passed away about an hour after he passed away, I think.
If you're on Facebook and you see everybody passes away, like really quick, like an hour after it happens, they've already, everybody's got it somewhere.
And you got to fact check it, though.
Yeah, exactly right. I always do, too.
Rebecca says we're red again. I haven't seen it flip to blue. It's been pretty red. I want to know what's going on with your state there, Rebecca.
No, I think she said we, right? Meaning Minnesota.
No, she said you're red again, Tommy.
Oh, you're.
No, so I'd be Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're going to take Wisconsin. I mean, it's still kind of, well, yeah, we'll get that. But Minnesota, I'm surprised. 55-4 to 42-7. Minnesota's blue.
All right, my friend, I'm going to take off.
Yeah, I think I'm going to shut her down.
Y'all have a nice one.
Destiny's got her appointment tomorrow, and I don't know. I'm just kind of beat anyways.
Is she taking her anxiety pills?
I don't know. She's actually been, she's been, I wouldn't talk about this on the channel, but everybody already knows because she talks about it on hers.
Right.
But since she decided, she had all this anxiety and everything that led up to her getting suggested for the ECT treatment.
Yeah.
Since we decided, no, that's not the route
right
that we feel is appropriate, and then she talked to her personal doctor, her medical doctor, about it and everything. She seems better than she was before that led up to being suggested for it.
Yeah.
So
Huh.
that's a good thing.
Yeah, that is a good thing.
That's a good thing. So I'm like, well, maybe you needed to go through major anxiety about
Right.
getting your brain fried, right? About getting your brain fried to realize everything else isn't so bad.
Yeah, maybe don't need to be so anxious about things. Yeah, whatever it takes to our brains are some weird. It's just they're weird.
I know. I just wasn't comfortable with the whole.
Yeah, that's scary. I mean, that's when she said that. I think it was in Darlene's channel or something. I'm just like, wow. We knew. Yeah, no. So.
Oh, see, I thought she went to bed.
She
said,
did.
I'm
But she's
still
still
depressed, but trying to work through it. And I think tomorrow will be help her anxiety too. She's got that knot in her stomach, and I think depending on what the doctor feels that is,
Yeah.
I know the first thing that's going through her head is my mesh ripped, my intestines are falling back out again, and maybe, but he might say that's just healing scar tissue process. Hopefully, that's
Right.
what he said. Doesn't say, well, we got to go in again. That would suck, but it'd be early enough to catch it before it'd
Right,
be too
for
late.
something major.
Yeah. So, all right, fellas, we can call it. And Dwayne, I'm sure I'll talk to you throughout the week sometime.
Sounds good to me, man.
Steven, I haven't talked to Steven in like months, and I've talked to him twice in the last 24 hours. So it's like,
There you go. Coming around again.
You've been so busy with your everything. And,
oh, this has been. I mean,
this is his life.
Yeah, I mean, people talk about COVID really, man, screwed up the year. COVID, and I'm like, what? We have a virus going on? I didn't even realize it. What all this?
I didn't really screw up nothing. Really, the only thing that screwed up is you can't go your normal day, activity.
COVID didn't affect us. We just live a hectic lifestyle.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm gonna say it once again. Next year is gonna be better.
Well, I think you could probably say that, and hopefully, you'd be 100% right because it sucked, man.
Right.
It can't get a whole lot worse than this year.
Oh, I'm telling you, it was wild. All right, I am hitting the end broadcast button. So anybody that's in chat, Dennis, it was good seeing you. If you're still here, honey, I'll be upstairs shortly. Rebecca, if you're still here,
You all have a great night.
we'll talk to you.
See ya.
I'm gonna hit the